I know as soon as you guys go in, I'm going to want to come in. I know, I was thinking that when I was here, and I was like, I wish I could send him a text. Grab me bathing suit bottoms.
Why didn't you want it?
Huh?
Why didn't you want it?
Come in?
Yeah.
Because I was in this morning. And I don't want to dry up.
Oh, true.
But we'll see about that.
What about all that?
Do, 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 do. You know, it'll be nice when you're in.
Yeah.
It's actually like kind of snow. It is.
What's that?
It's actually kind of snow.
Oh, wow. That is unreal. Oh. I feel like I've been cold this entire day.
Really?
I just feel like it. Just because I've been me and Tyler staying out here for what seemed like hours.
Easy.
Huh?
Careful.
Why?
I thought you always put it above your hat.
I don't think it picks up the sound if I do that.
Ty always does things like that.
Does he?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how he does it. You put yours on top of your hat, right?
What?
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck, just feel nice.
Yeah, leave them inside.
Oh, my socks. Hey, bro.
What?
I just want to see if I can get you. Sometimes I look at you and I see if I can make you smile.
Always. Every time. You know that's true. Maybe you do want to come in.
What?
Maybe you do want to come in.
Yes. Do it. Just run quick.
I know.
I'll sit up on the side until you get here.
Oh, so we're equal?
Yeah, so you gotta run.
Aw. Okay.
One of the cutest things I've done.
Okay. Really?
No.
That's what you think.
No.
I don't agree. You've done cuter.
Ow.
I'm fucking gonna come in.
Oh my god, oh my.
You wanted it,
Another right one. I wanted it, another right one. Ooh, it's cold, bro. Ooh. Getting in here feels so blessed.
Ooh, sit on one of the deep spots. It was cold.
Fucking cold, bro.
Yeah, nah, I'm not with this. Standing up. No one's sitting out here. They're crazy.
Yeah.
Should be a dome over there.
Who said they're sitting out?
Huh?
Who said they're sitting out here?
Oh, no.
Really?
Here comes some of you guys. All right.
It's freezing.
Huh?
It's freezing.
I don't really know, though. I don't really know it's like,
raining.
yeah. I don't really know it's like this. Hot tub's definitely a winter thing.
My God. It's snowing.
Yeah.
It's rain snowing. Damn.
This reminds you of home? Just like home.
Oh, that is weird.
It's like sleet.
Yeah, it's sleeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm not going to come sit out here.
Clarence's parents had a real good marriage.
He's got a one on battle. He's shook.
Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
Scared to death. He's scared to look at his fucking yearbook.
Holy. You want to watch that again?
Bro,
This gets me mad.
Yeah.
I downloaded all those to my MP4 when I was a kid.
Oh,
I
for
just
real?
listened to them.
I just watched it?
I listened, yeah. I just memorized them all.
When he went through everybody on that last one, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I watched that movie before the house. I got it.
1 pot, 2 pot, 3 pot, 4.
4 pot, 3 pot, 2 pot, 1. Your pot, Keith pot, no pots. Moving on.
Jeez. When he goes out, what does he say when he goes at the guy with the,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that is, look like
just
Snoop Dogg on a fucking boob job.
It's a ghost.
The ghost.
Holy, this ain't no joke.
It's raining, eh?
What?
Model.
April in Toronto. Tell me they couldn't give us a little tree out here?
A tree?
There's one tree.
Yeah. I didn't see no tree.
A plant.
A single plant.
Something green I could touch. This is what you thought you'd be doing this year? Like last time this year, is this what you could imagine yourself doing a year later?
No way. Last year in April,
What the hell were you doing?
I don't even know what I was doing. Thank you very much. I was chilling at home.
Were you still in London?
No, I was wait, what is it? 2020. Oh.
Hang out together, and the have-nots hang out together.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And I tried to hang out outside, but it's literally pissing down rain.
Yeah.
God, this is so hot. I can't drink it for a while.
Pourquoi? Was there anybody that you were sad to vote out?
Well, blue line, but I didn't have to vote her out.
Yeah. No, like in there. You know what I mean? When you placed your vote. Is there anybody that you were sad about?
Okay, so there's Julie, Josh. I didn't vote for LT. I didn't vote for Kyle. 5, I voted for Austin. I was a little sad just because of how dirty she got done.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow, I never expected that. 6 was Vic. I was a little sad for Vic. 7 was Blue Line. I was sad for Blue Line. I didn't vote for Blue Line.
Yeah.
The only people to say my name in the DI are the people who I've worked closest with in this game.
To say your name? Oh. Yeah. Mine was just I couldn't let her go.
Of course.
Unanimous.
They scared the shit out of me with that.
What?
3-1. It's like by a vote of 3-1. Kiefer,
Oh.
you are safe, which means Tina, you are the next member of the jury.
I know whenever they do that, it's like, whoa.
So what the fuck? Arissa? Oh, whose sticks are up? What am I? Oh, Jesus, Brayden. This feels like warm
Stick it.
water in here, bud.
It smells like warm water?
I think it's just hot, so holding it, bud.
You're lucky.
I'm not a prankster.
Oh, yeah.
What did you not realize?
Have you done any pranks? in the house?
No.
He's been around for like every
I'm
single
always there.
one. He's literally there for every single one.
Like, we'll be sitting here, Kiefer will stand in front of the door and be like, none of us are leaving, and we're all included in this prank now. Like, what?
The water and bag, Beth's bag. Frank.
I'm being held
I
hostage.
love.
It's hilarious that she called it a placenta.
It literally looked like one in her bag.
Ty running around naked was pretty hilarious. When he came running in the room, we were like, what?
I felt so bad. I was like, they're probably all so mad in there.
Yeah, because that was Vic's last night.
Literally.
No, it was kind of funny.
I see, I didn't know if you were scared. I was like, Vic's probably just trying to sleep.
Oh, she might have been salty. She didn't like it if you messed with her sleep.
So that was Vic's last night and Rose last night. You didn't even know it.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
The real question is, do you think without Jed, is Beth going to stay in Destiny now? Or am I just going to have that whole fucking room to myself?
Her and Ty will probably move into the bed next. Well, it depends who wins
Yeah.
HOH.
The HOH?
He'll just probably take who's ever bed.
Yeah, like I'm just going to have that room to myself.
Probably, yes.
Yeah, and then Beth will be like, we have to pretend like we're not working together.
Yeah.
So you stay in here, I'll stay in the bed.
How many days are left, do we think?
After
16,
Thursday?
So,
Like
oh,
16?
after Thursday?
Yeah.
Less than 16.
That's wild.
Because it'll be 1 week.
It'll be day 55, so there'll be 15 days to 70.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not going to go to 70. It's going to be like 68 or 69.
Yeah.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah,
Like with the way they count
the
it like
season
that?
always
Yeah.
ends on a Wednesday.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think the Friday, the Friday would be like the 70 or something. And obviously, season's not going to end on a Friday.
Right.
Isn't it crazy that now there's less time than before, you know, like when we were like, oh, we're only 20 days in. There's still 50 days left of this game.
Uh-huh.
And now we're like, oh, there's only 15 days left of this game.
Yeah, like 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're done.
I can't wait to be done, guys.
It's going to be bittersweet, I think, for me.
Hella bittersweet. I'm going to miss everybody, like even those people.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even
Like,
just being in the house. Like, I know how much we're like, we can't wait to go to the outside world. It's going to be weird. It's going to be like, in this house.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I really miss laying around not having to do anything all day.
yes.
Literally, I'll be like, guys,
Other than plot and scheme.
don't you miss us, like, laying on the HOH couch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to call Tara and Tina the scheme team.
The scheme
I'd
team.
walk into rooms, I'd be like, what up, scheme team? And they'd be like,
Shut up, Keeper.
We're trying to be low key. We're trying to blend in with the walls.
oh my God, I just can't stop thinking about how happy Blue Line is going to be.
She's gonna go nuts. It's the best gift we could ever give her.
It literally is.
Oh, honestly, she's thriving. I know, they're like, I just can't wait to see
She's
who it
probably
is."
so nervous, like pacing.
Yeah, she's like, if it's fucking Tara Braid, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah. That's probably what they think. They
She-
totally think we're next.
Oh, yeah. They're all like, probably Braden's next. Not that I would assume. Fucking Jed.
Oh, so good.
Break their necks when he walks in.
Roll the tape.
Also, I guess it must be really hard for thinking about for people like Jed and Ty, because like they're like 30 minutes from their house right now, and they're like, I have to go to a jury house.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, my house is right over there.
At least now it's getting to the point where you wouldn't like be in the jury house for a month.
No,
Yeah.
we'd be there for 2 weeks if we were to leave. Well, max, we're going to be there for 7 nights.
Yeah.
Maximum.
Which, I mean, I don't want to go there, but not bad.
Oh, of course.
Like, when Vic was like, she said she didn't want to go to jury house first, I'm like, who would want to be in the jury house for a month?
Yeah.
Not me.
Oh, literally. Nick's already been there that long? Or
No.
It'll be 2 weeks, 3 weeks at the end of this? 2 weeks?
Yeah, she went there on day 41. It's day...
It'll be 55 on Thursday.
Yeah, so yeah, that'll be 2 weeks.
What?
What's the whole duration, though?
28 days or something?
Yeah, like almost a month.
She's already been gone that long?
Yes.
What? Doesn't feel like it's been that long since she left. Like 2 weeks.
Yeah, dude.
Like, didn't Austin leave last week? My God. Fuck.
That was like over a month ago. Day 34. Okay, no.
I feel like 3 weeks ago.
Okay, never mind. Not a month ago.
Close, though.
Yeah.
It's not that.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. On Friday, Julie will have left 50 days ago.
Oh my God.
50.
Crazy.
Almost 2 months.
Like, I just can't wait to, like, I don't know, just reflect. And be like, you were really in it. You were really chilling with fucking Brayden and Tara in the HOH room.
Oh, I think that's what I'm going to think about, too. Be like, you were hanging with them in the Big Brother house.
Yeah, like that's where we met.
Yeah.
We were literally just, like, sitting around cackling. At
Oh, it makes me sad. Because I think about summer camp. You know, like you're like
Yeah.
so happy. You like think about it all year, and then you go.
I come to Calgary.
I will be coming to Ontario.
Yeah.
So, and I will.
I'll hit you up. I still got peeps there. You can take me on one of your hikes.
Yes.
I foresee a lot of traveling to cities in my future. Speaking and doing
Sucks that
whatever I
yours
do.
is so remote and far.
Yeah.
I know.
Wait,
I'd like to go to the island though, but I'm like, wow, I didn't realize like how far and how long it takes.
Yeah.
7-hour ferry, or if you take the little plane.
how long does it take?
Oh, you could fly to Vancouver, from Vancouver to there in 2.5 hours.
Okay.
How long does it take you to get
To Haida Gwaii? Or are you talking about?
Yeah, to Haida Gwaii.
Okay.
to where you live now?
Kiefer, please fix your microphone.
Like, how did you get here?
I flew.
Did you fly to Vancouver and
Yeah.
then fly?
Yeah.
And how long is that? The flight from Vancouver to?
It's a 2.5 hours.
Oh,
It's not bad.
I know. I felt like it was going to be a lot
do you think
longer.
there's a direct flight from Calgary there?
There used to be a direct flight from Calgary to Terrace. Now there's not anymore.
Interesting. Maybe Edmonton. Do the Edmonton have one?
No, we only have direct flights to Vancouver now and Prince George.
What quadrant do you live in Calgary?
Southwest.
Oh, okay.
Technically southeast, but it's like, you know where Kensington is?
Yep.
Like, right before Mackenzie. It's called Deer Crest.
I
I
think.
shouldn't be saying this, but
Oh, yeah.
me, I'm like, my address is. I'm like, fuck! Me, I'm giving my exact location to where I live.
Oh my god.
Me realizing after, I almost. Oh, so this is the thing with the. So who was I telling this to? Oh, Austin. No. Someone with the invisible HO. Oh, Keeper with the invisible HOH. When I lost, I was very stressed. Very, very stressed.
Okay.
And then I was like hoping, I was like, okay, like, so long story short is that I was like, not praying, but, you know, sending out good vibes. And I was like, listen, Grandma, I know you're out there looking out for me. Like, if I'm going to be okay, like, this week, like, let me know. Send me a sign. And then the rock number was 689, and that was the middle digits of her phone number.
Oh.
And I was like, oh. And I was like, okay, I think I'll be okay this week.
Oh, that's cute. I love stuff like that.
And I was like, huh. And another thing, when I was visiting one of my friends in Vancouver, I was like really nervous. It was like our first time like hanging out together. And then like whatever, I was like, oh, like they'll probably flake, whatever, it's fine. And then like they didn't. And then I went to their hotel room, and their hotel room was the first 3 digits of my grandmother's number.
Huh. I can't see you acting. You're always like so cool, calm, and collected. Inside, you're like, inside, I'm screaming.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I was after Invisible. I was like, fuck, I didn't win. Fucking red light, man.
I wish I could do that more. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Like people know how I'm feeling all the time.
That's not a bad thing.
I cannot hide my emotions, and I never,
No.
I think for
ever.
me, it's sometimes like catch-22 because people think I look calm,
Yeah.
but also people think I don't care.
Oh yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean, they're like, oh, he just doesn't care. He didn't even cry. I'm like, no, it actually did mean a lot to me. I swear.
Yeah.
Today might be the first time I didn't cry in a long time.
I love.
How many times do you think you've cried in this house?
How many days have we been in here?
51.
52?
52.
Probably like 78.
Really?
No. Really?
Yeah,
You've cried every day. It's sometimes twice.
sometimes way more than twice.
Yeah.
Are you? Do you go in secret and cry?
Yeah,
Like, do you go to the bathroom and then just like?
no,
cry
just
for a minute?
like sometimes. Does a single tear rolling out the eye count?
Half. Well, a single tear. What are you, Austin,
when
when
I-
Julie left? The most beautiful single tear ever. And I'm
Like
like,
when I
oh,
yawn,
girl,
I-
you're upset.
When I yawn,
No,
I get
I'm
one
just like
tear.
I'll start thinking of my family, and then
Yeah.
like I'll start thinking about how much I miss them, and then like I'll get emotional.
Have you cried in the house?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, great. I thought I was the only one crying around here.
What are you talking about? Crying?
Well, I mean, other than like that big one in front of everybody, I didn't know if
Yeah.
like other moments.
But then like, wow, oh my
or
god,
reading
my
it, but those
letter.
little, like I'm talking about like moments to yourself
Oh, moments to myself if I cried. No.
in this house.
I cried with Austin. That was the only time I ever cried.
Yeah. I've had moments where like I've just been in a room crying,
Yeah, me too.
and then I just have to like pull it together and be like, all right.
I always told Austin that I wish that was me. That I wish I could just stop.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I wish I
don't.
was the opposite.
You don't.
Sometimes I'm like, great. I'm gonna
What
be
do you
like,
mean I
girls
don't?
crying.
It's just so relieving to cry. Like every time I do it, I'm like, wow.
I hate it. I get all snotty nose, congested, then I
Yeah,
get
my
a
eyes
headache.
always look. I'm like, oh, fixing my eyes.
I'm the ugliest crier.
Yeah, the only time I cried was when me and Austin, right before the eviction, when we sat down, we exchanged little gifts to each other.
What were
in
they?
the Defender bedroom. I gave her a skincare mask and this red beret that I wore in my
I remember.
promo look.
Yeah.
And then she gave me this little rose quartz rock that she said that when she bought them, she bought two. And one was supposed to be for her soulmate. And she was saving it because she thought she was going to meet a guy in here. And he'd be her soulmate. But she's like, it's for you.
She didn't give it to Kyle.
No, she gave it to me. And I sobbed on the bed.
Oh,
Sobbed.
that's awesome.
Damn.
Meanwhile, she brought 3. Kyle
Can
didn't
you
get one.
imagine? She has a bag of, them. She opens the bag. It's like a bag
It's
of
like,
marbles.
when do I tell him? Like, she gave me one too, bro.
You're like, funny because I also...
She said the same thing. Did you see the sunset tonight? That's really cute.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's the only time I've ever cried in here. Luckily, yeah.
Got
Hopefully
it.
that's it.
No.
I got more tears coming, no matter what.
I think... I don't even know if I'd cry if I won, honestly. I know some people like bawl. Like I feel like
I find
for
it, like-
you would bawl.
Yeah, like I'm like crying less. Like we were like talking earlier, I'm like, was there anybody that you were like
Oh, I would
upset to like
bawl.
say goodbye to? And there was like a few, like when I voted for them, like that I got like really emotional.
That's fair.
Or maybe it's just because like now the people that potentially I could be voting out for, I'm like, beat it. You know?
Kick the bucket, bitch.
Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. That's what they scream at me when I go next week.
Shut up.
Damn it.
Fuck.
He's on a roll.
Yeah, would you guys cry if you won? I'd say I wouldn't, but maybe who knows? The emotions I might feel, I might just sob.
I feel like just because it would be like, wow, like I'm still tripped out that it's day 52 and I'm here. Mm-hmm. So if it came down to the end and I actually won, I'd be like, I can't believe I did that.
See, that's what I don't know if I'd cry in the moment, but I might cry immediately after.
I don't even want to think about it.
Like if I were sitting on stage, that's when I might start sobbing.
Ugh, did we...
I feel like if I would have had to vote for Jed, I would have cried. I'm really glad that I feel like anybody left, if it wasn't me, that I could like come to peace with it and look at it objectively as a game. For some reason with him, I think it would have been, like I would have done it if he played the best game, but it would have been,
Oh, like wanting him to win.
yes.
You would have cried.
Like just like, cause it's just like, I'd be like, oh, like it's just so, really?
Like frustrating, but you're like, I have to.
Yeah.
And then we just really finesse him.
It would just like, I just couldn't imagine what it would do for like
just-
the ego he has now, what
Oh, yeah.
winning this would be and taking over, like just what, how, like I wouldn't want to do it.
His family is never going to talk to me.
I feel like in real life he is a great person. He was just very arrogant in this game.
Power changes you. He had the HOH room for 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
That is really what it is.
Yeah.
He's a different person than at the first HOH.
Oh, 100%.
Well, and sometimes I have like, I think they're good real combos, but then they always come back to me and they're just all
Fake.
bullshit.
Same.
Where I'm like,
Same.
I don't know if like the good moments that I've had with them were even real.
No, I feel the same.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but I kept them in line so well. Me and Ty, got to give Ty a little credit. He would always,
Be like, guys, chill.
Yes.
Let's-
Oh, really?
because
Let's
Beth
bring
and
it
Jen
back.
are always just like, pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
What do we do this, do this, do this, do this? No. Just fucking relax. Like, why are we trying to do the most always?
Yeah, just bouncing off the walls.
Like, even with this, they came and got me. They're like, we need you, Keith. Like, what are we going to do here?
With what?
With Jed using the veto.
Oh.
I was like,
Like-
honestly, I was like, this feels like a fucking movie. They're like, I know. I was like, this could be the greatest move in the history of the game.
Of course.
And they're
Pump
like,
the
it
brakes,
could be.
pump the tires.
I'd be like, there's a risk and there's a reward. I was like, but if you use it on yourself, it's like just guaranteed.
Yeah,
You
there's no more
know,
risk
Ty or
anymore.
Beth are gone. One of them. I was like, or if you use it, like maybe Braden goes up and we all make it out of this.
I think you're right. Not Jed acting like he's like, Brady, you don't understand. I was up all night with this decision. I couldn't sleep at all. You know how hard this was for me? It's like, what? I think it was hard because you were scared you're gonna go home. Not because you didn't want me to go on the block.
Yeah.
Like, let's be realistic here. You know what I mean? Some make it seem like me, going on the block, kept you awake all night. Why you make it from like,
I'm still trying to figure out why they put me on the block.
because they wanted to get rid of you.
Yeah.
Then why did they keep me?
I think because they were worried that they might have made a mistake.
Oh, they made a big one.
And then they were like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I always
whoa, whoa.
wondered what was like their change of mind.
They told me that it was you spying on your kids.
Really?
Like, Keith promised on some big things, man. He promised on some big things. I have no doubt that he would never flip on us. But then literally when he was in here, he's like, you know, I put Keith up and he'll probably flip on me. So we gotta vote him out next week if we win. I'm like, so what is it? You either believe him or you don't.
It just depends if I have power or not.
Exactly. Since you power, I knew, Keith, I knew.
I've been telling them all season I'm going to win the 4 to guarantee me the 3. Then I'm going to win the 3 and I'm going to win the game. I've been saying that since week 4.
Oh, and Jed told me when I was up here, he's like, you know, Keith keeps saying he's going to win the 4, and that scares me. Because he's always right about that kind of stuff, you know? We gotta get him out, Brady. Got it.
I literally haven't been wrong yet.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, Jed, let's go, get him out.
I just hope we're not fucking wrong about Ty.
I don't think.
If
I don't
have
think so
any,
either, but then it feels weird, like when the 3 of us are together and 3 of them are together, like if he's looking at numbers. You'll have the evening to just check in with him and
I
stuff.
think he would rather take his shot against us than
Yeah.
them.
Oh, in his mind, he's beating all of us, hands down.
Yeah.
Like in any comp?
He's like he plays higher than me in the veto by 2 minutes, and he's never beaten me in a comp.
Yeah, but in his mind, he'll beat you. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm like, let him think that, so he votes out Jed. Whatever.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Tara toasted him.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
The veto.
Oh,
Me too.
yeah, buddy.
You've beaten him in every memory comp.
Yeah.
Like when it's just us versus them, I like our chances.
I think I've beaten him on almost every HOH
Yes.
besides shuffleboard. That was
Yeah.
a moment for me.
I truly think like the comps are kind of like anyone's game. Like just depending on like what you're good at.
Oh,
Because
Brady.
I've had some that I've done terrible at.
You
and
need
then,
a big win on Thursday, man.
Oh, buddy.
I will literally sob.
Ew, ba, 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 ba.
I will sob.
Brayden, okay, what do I do if I have to pick have-nots, you guys? Let's think about it right now.
I can't see it.
If I had to pick 3,
I'll go on it. Not.
are you sure?
Tara's has too many days.
Because obviously I'd be like, sorry, Ty. Sorry, Beth.
Yeah, me, Ty, and Beth.
Can I have one person volunteer?
I can't see them doing have-nots again. With these numbers, come on, close it. I honestly hate that part of the game.
I'd volunteer. You put me, Ty, and
Do you
Beth
want to know
on it.
another reason why I hate it? It fucking stinks, even when you're not on it. I find like the smell of the way they cook their slop is like ruining everything that I eat.
Really? I thought it didn't smell too bad.
Oh, I feel like theirs, like, I don't remember being
It
on slop
hasn't.
and it like just, it's all in the house. When I grab my
They
Wendy's,
just eat so much. They're going through bucket after bucket. I've
Yeah,
never seen
that-
anybody eat so much slop.
yeah, that's probably it. They're just
Dad's
cooking
making
more
like
of
a bucket every day. One bucket's
or more.
One bucket's 20 servings.
Yeah, it's because they eat so, think about how much they eat, Kiefer.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, they do eat a lot.
Pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds of food. Every day they eat probably, 4 or 5 eggs each? Just for breakfast? And now they're eating oats and fucking protein powder?
Yeah, true.
They're starving.
And barbecue sauce.
Literally, they're starving. Even Beth.
Yeah, Beth eats a lot for a girl. Can't get over
Yeah,
it.
Beth eats a lot. Well, so do I.
Yeah, I'll volunteer too, if you win.
I've already done it before. I don't care. It's not the. I can't see them doing it again.
No, I think tomorrow they're going to shut the
No.
slop kitchen down.
And there'll be no skip the dishes.
Yeah, and it'll be
We're
like,
gonna skip the slop for the rest of the season.
yeah.
Thanks to skip the dishes, we have a task.
I could see that.
Yeah.
That's what I think it's going to be.
And then we'll get a food feast.
Yeah.
Via skip the dishes while it gets ordered or something.
That would be
That's my
so
prediction.
dope.
Hell yeah, that would be dope. Oh, God.
Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 more days. Has Beth still not said anything to you about it?
No, I just haven't told her to come talk to you yet. I just don't know what to say, like realistically. Like I brought it up with Kiefer. I don't know if he's down. He seems kind of wishy. Like, just go try.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to her.
I was telling Bray. All season I've been saying I'm not going to, like, swear on my kids or whatever. So when I did, people would believe me when I said it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I had to save it for when, like, my back was up against the wall.
No, totally. That's how I felt like fucking Jed saying their names.
You swear on Vera and Levin?
Yeah, like he said their names, and I was
Tara?
like, yes, I do. Because I was like, even like just sitting there, I was like, fuck, do I put up tie? Do I put up tie? Do I put up tie? The whole time, like, well, it was like Q. I was like, do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it?
Could have. I really don't think there would have been any harm. I just think now, if this pays off, you just have trust with Ty now. Do you know what I mean? It's another risk.
Yeah, I don't think that it's like gonna like build enough trust where he's
I
gonna be
really
like,
think Beth is just going to scheme and cook up these next 2 days to make it seem like it was her move.
I told her, I said, Beth, if you get this, I said, you'll have getting Vic out and you'll have getting Jed out on your resume. No one in the jury house will say that Jed carried you anywhere.
Yeah.
I said, if Jed stays, and guess what? He saved you again for another week.
Yeah.
I said, Blue Line
Bar.
already talked to you about this.
Yeah.
What do you think it's going to look like when I get there? I'll literally have to say what happened, and that's what happened. She's like, Brayden, you have to fucking get Kiefer then. She's like, I'm only one vote, Brayden. You have to get one of the other ones. She's like, work on Kiefer. Work on Kiefer. Or she's like, honestly, Ty likes you. He might even listen to you. Just tell him you can't beat Jed in the end. You have to try something, Brayden. I was like, okay, I'll try. And she's like, I want to go talk to Ty, but I just worry that if I say something and Jed says I get blows at my game, Brayden, then I'm screwed for next week.
Not when he goes.
And I was like, just lie and say it wasn't you. Say I'm the one who brought it up. What is he gonna say? I'm gone. She's like, okay, maybe I'll do that.
She had to have thought that's why all of this is happening.
I don't think so.
No. If she thought, listen, if she thought pitching me and Ty was a good idea, in her mind this was, she didn't understand it, but she's like, whatever,
Yeah.
if Ty was gonna put a braid in, I don't care. I ain't even gonna question it. I'm just gonna let her do it.
I was sitting with Jed and Beth, and they're like, we're just in there, and Beth's like, I can't believe we pulled this off. She's like, this is the greatest move in Big Brother history. And I'm just thinking,
I can't believe
It
you
is.
think that's the move.
For a different reason.
yeah, I was like, they're like, how did we do it? Like, how did this even happen? And I'm just like sitting there like, I have no idea, but this is fucking awesome.
Fucking Keith, man.
They shouldn't have fucked with me, man. This never would have had to have happened.
No, you would have just been chilling with them. Me and Tara be on the block right now. Tara, if Tara wouldn't win.
Tara would have won. Tara would have won. Jed would have won the veto. Beth would have came down, or Jed would have came down, and probably, I don't know. Beth or Ty would have went home.
Yeah.
I don't know that scenario.
I don't know that scenario either. Who would you? Jed would have told you to keep Ty.
No.
I honestly
He already-
didn't care. I just wanted
I was
anybody
like,
from the
Jed, I was
trio.
like,
I didn't even care who it was. I just wanted somebody
yeah.
from.
I was talking with Jed. I was like, we have to talk about the inevitable.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't use the veto on Beth, like, what are we gonna do? Because we have to decide the vote.
Yeah.
You and I. He's like, well, he's like, I don't even want to think about that. I was like, well, just, what are your initial thoughts?
Yeah.
He's like, well, me, you, and Beth, we have a final three. He's like, and that's pretty powerful. I was like, yeah. He's like, but I still think there's a chance we can get tied down. He's like, well, we'd have to keep Beth. And I was like, whoa. Okay. Wow.
Oh, so originally he wanted to get rid of Ty. That's crazy.
Of course he did.
Yeah. He literally thinks that I'm down to ride it out to the end with him.
Well, I don't think that. You are writing it down to the end with him. It ends on Thursday. You didn't lie.
True story.
Man, I just wonder how I'm gonna be perceived to Canada.
As the greatest comeback kid of all time.
I think you're
Listen.
going to be perceived very well.
Oh, they're gonna be like,
They did you so dirty.
yes, first they're gonna be like, they did him so dirty. He almost went home to the guy last week. And then he got the guy that almost tried to send him home, not to save himself, and then he sent that guy home.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, yo, who is Kiefer?
That's what I'm worried about. People are gonna be like thinking I'm like this crazy master manipulator. Like,
No, it's just a game.
No, it's just a game.
yeah, I guess so. Eh? Yeah, no one. Yeah, just a game. It's
Everyone
just
knows
weird
it's
because
a
it's
game.
like our whole lives.
Right
yeah.
now.
You know what I mean? Like it's just everything.
Yeah, like you think this is everything.
This-
No,
I-
I think it's like a total like redemption moment.
I think so too.
Like
Like,
I don't think
Canada's
people would
eating
be
it up.
pissed at that at all.
Like on Wednesday, when they see him not use it, everyone's gonna go wow. Like BB Twitter is gonna go nuts.
They're probably gonna be like, why the fuck would she put a braid in though?
No, because they'll know the plan.
Yeah.
They'll know. And it's crazy because last week I was like, I'm coming for all of them. Like I'm gonna get them out one by won.
The following week.
And I was like, I will not rest. I was like, I don't even care if I win this game. I was like, I'm going to make sure none of them do.
You do get a point. I feel like I got to that point where I'm like, I don't even care as long as I get one before I'm, like if they send me packing, like you get to a point where you're like, I'm just coming for you.
Oh, literally how I felt. Literally,
all
I
it
was talking
is.
with Kiefer. I was like, Kiefer, I don't even care. I was like, if I win and I put one of them up and I go the next week, at least I got fucking one of them out.
Yep.
I don't even care anymore.
You get to a weird place. Like obviously, like
Yeah, I feel like I
that's
want to win.
not the plan, but it's like there's a satisfaction that comes with it.
No, that's my plan. Get them out one by one.
I
Yeah.
agree.
One after the other. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
The order doesn't matter as much, but
After Jed, no.
I would rather, I don't know. Be up for a larger discussion. Ty's more capable in comps, in memory and physical. I would feel better with us versus Beth.
Yeah.
Fair.
Plus, we just don't believe a word she says.
You would just, it would have to be like, nobody believes what she says. Because she would go on rampage.
Oh, she'd be like, Kiefer told me this. Tara told me this.
Yeah.
Brayden told me this.
Oh, that was one thing. When I had my talk with like Jed in the morning, and I was like just making sure that this is happening because I am going to give Brayden a heads up if this is happening. He's like, I didn't know that you were going to do that. And I was like, yeah, like straight shooter happened the whole game. And he's like, well, just be prepared. Like, he's probably going to tell you a bunch about us, but none of it's true. And I was like, I already know all of it. And I know that it's true.
Literally. Kiefer even knows that they have a disdain, especially Beth.
Oh, yeah. It's just... I'm just going to go down swinging.
Good. We all will.
That's all we can do.
How does it feel to just be free, that you have no stress all week?
I still feel like it's stressful though.
It is.
I just
being
never- I
HOH
just-
is-
That's what Austin said too.
Yeah, I just never want to regret using you as a pawn. That's all.
You won't. Well, maybe a little, but you won't.
Because that was like really plaguing
Because
me.
if
Like I was like,
worst
do I
comes to
just
worst, I'll
freaking?
go to Beth and be like, Beth, let's fucking flip this shit. Like,
Yeah.
this is your move to make. We said whoever gets Jet out wins the game. It's your decision. He put me up last week. I know you had nothing to do with it. I know you fought for me to say because you told me I was good for your game.
I'm
And-
gonna gun for this HOH after.
And this is why. I was like, me or you win that next HOH, like, we're fucking golden.
I'll fucking rope and Brayden. You can rope and Brayden.
Yeah, I'll be like, Beth, you think Brayden's gonna put you up? You think Ty's gonna put you up?
Literally.
Like, you're good. You're in such a good spot.
Yeah, and you can be like, Tara fought to save you. She's not looking at you either.
Yeah.
I have terror on my finger, Beth.
Yeah.
You have Brayden. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
Best case scenario, Beth. Are you fucked?
Yeah. Like, this is your fucking moment.
Literally. And she'd be
Don't
like,
waste
fuck, I'm
it.
gonna do it. Fuck. I'm doing it, Kiefer. Crazy.
This is why I'm on your guys' team.
I would have thought at the beginning of the game, us three. You know what's crazy? We both walked in together too. We're the only.
No, Beth and
Beth and Ty.
Ty.
Are the only.
Oh yeah.
We were in a quad. They were in a quad.
Well, you were in a twosome.
Why you say it like that?
Couple.
Well,
Pair.
sorry, Canada's favorite twosome.
I just want to watch your bios because I'm assuming that's what really, that's all they had to go off of when they were voting, was your bios.
I don't know.
So I just want to see it and be like, I totally would have voted for Kiefer too.
I don't know what it would have been.
Yeah, it's whatever you filmed.
No, they wouldn't have seen that till the first episode, right?
No. Isn't it on before?
No.
Yeah, they leaked the bios.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A couple days before. That's how they would have voted
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So everyone has
on the
seen
website. Yep.
it. Everyone would have seen it and been like, oh, I voted with Kiefer
And then
guy.
they'd be like a little paragraph
Yeah.
My name's
with like
Kiefer.
your questions. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, that was a trip. I told them that I was like, I know I'm going to be the first one in the house. They're like, how do you know that? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I know I'm going to be Canada's favorite. Like, I know.
Oh, we love the confidence so early on. whatever reason, I wanted to be first walking into. I didn't vocalize it, but I internalized it.
And then you made the huge entrance.
And then I was first in my line.
Yep.
Ooh,
So I had an inkling.
bang bang.
I don't remember how I walked in. I genuinely do not
You
remember.
stormed it.
And everyone keeps talking about it, and I blacked out. Don't recall it.
I don't remember seeing it, but I was the last one. I didn't see it.
I remember us all standing
That was
there.
like just like the most like nerve-wracking moment.
No,
Like
literally.
who's in here?
Literally, that's why I like didn't. I was just like, okay, go, okay.
Yeah, you guys were just like content with 12 people on the chair. I was just like, do they not think more people's coming in?
Beth was the first one to say something to me. As soon as I walked in, she's like, there's 14 glasses, only 12 of us here, 2 people are coming. And I was like, what? I was like, I've been in the house for 3 minutes. Okay.
I can't believe this week.
I can't wait for you to have the HOH room next week so you can see the light show at night and in the morning.
Yeah, the light show at night is actually really dope.
I really regret not sleeping here with Austin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you regret not sleeping.
Yeah. I was telling Keith at the time,
Yeah,
we
you
wanted
did.
our relationship to be low key.
Then you're like, everybody knows about it.
Oh, literally by week 3, we were like, it's fine. Everyone. Austin.
But then everybody paired up.
Yeah. Week 3.
Literally everybody paired up week 3.
I think it was very clear, yeah. Who
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the season of pairs.
Season of duos.
In one trio.
Who was your duo?
I didn't have a duo. I was on an island.
Yeah.
Well, my duo was, I felt like it was LT.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like me and LT were a good team.
Oh, so really was just Vic.
Huh?
Vic was just alone then. Vic and Josh.
Yeah.
I guess after Josh left, yeah, just Vic.
But I don't know. I just chilled with and talked the most game with LT.
That's fair.
And I feel like she had my best interest at heart. So yeah, we were.
Me and Austin talked about that. We're like, why is there so many frickin' pairs in this house?
Dude, when I was HOH, it was crazy. Pairs all over the place.
Pairs on pairs.
It's just weird. I wonder why we all did it.
I think in like a setting like this, it's just easy to gravitate to one person who like just kind of gets you, like that you're comfortable
That's
with.
fair.
You know?
But like there were like I feel like normally like there's like one pair and then like usually like 2 big alliances.
Yeah.
You know? And then obviously like you can intermingle within the alliance, but usually there's like 1 or 2 big alliances.
Yeah.
Versus I felt like it was literally like one alliance and then literally pairs around the house.
Scrambling.
And you know what I think it also was? I guess besides you and Tina, I think those people wanted to pair with someone on the other team.
Oh,
Oh, like-
yeah.
I think that might have been what initially started it, as people being like, I need to have someone on the other side
Yeah.
that has my back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kyle Rowe, you and Austin,
Austin.
Ty and Jed,
Yeah.
Tara.
That's actually the only
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Damn.
Crazy. It's crazy thinking about how the game started. And you know what I was thinking? I think the team thing was probably put in place that way the big people didn't go first. Kind of as like a buffer.
Because we protected them.
Yeah, because we're like, as a team, we want our team to do well. We don't want our strongest competitors to go
Yeah.
home. Versus every other season, people are like, send them out the door. They're going to steamroll us in this competition. When you make the teams, then if people are like, well, I don't want to send home the strongest competitor first,
Yeah.
then we're screwed.
That's basically how I aligned myself with Jed. I had
That's insane.
safety, so I was like, I can go out on a limb here and protect you, bud. Like, people aren't going to look my direction because they can't vote for me.
It's crazy. I see you, big brother. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, that bothered me.
Oh, I know it did. Even Beth was talking about it the other day. Because I was like, Beth, why didn't you guys vote on Jed week 1? Like, I'm
It was
very
just like
confused.
it was like oh like we voted another team and everybody was like anybody but Jed. Like it was like he was untouchable from the very beginning and I was like why?
That's what I started.
I know, but I was like but why?
Because I'm a
Like,
genius.
but I don't know how so many people
We're like,
agreed
yeah.
to it.
Because they said, your team initially said, just give us a name and we'll take it. So I said, okay, anybody but Jed. as soon as we lost that challenge, we were literally taking off our comp wardrobe. And it was just me and Jed. I was like, Jed, I'll do everything I can to protect you this week. I was like, we got to keep this team strong.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
I know, but I don't know why our team did it.
That's what I kept saying to Beth. I was like, I don't know why your whole
No.
team was like, no.
It was like kind of like idiotic. Like I was like, why?
Oh,
If it's teams,
No, literally, I was like,
why are we letting?
Beth, I was like, if
Why
I
are
was
we
your
letting
team,
them choose?
I would have been like, I don't give a fuck what they say. Vote out who, so this way we can make sure we win next week. But then Beth was like, she said that there was a fear that if you guys went after Jed, then if we won the next week, we'd go after Ty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you'd both, but then it would be equal. Who even cares?
Yeah.
But Ty didn't want to do it.
Oh, of course.
Oh, Ty put his foot down.
Well, yeah.
Or Kyle.
Well, because then they would be on the chopping block the following
Yeah,
week.
remember we went to Ty and Kyle first about,
Makes sense. Being like, listen,
Yeah.
you guys don't touch Jed,
yeah,
we won't touch you guys.
yeah, me and LT, it's like if everyone's going to start picking off the strong competitors, like if we win, obviously we're coming after you two.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so you need to talk to your team. And we'll give you a name and we'll just do it that way. Then Josh blew up. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy week. What a learning curve this game has been. Now we're literally pulling off the most fucking elaborate play in Big Brother history.
I love it. I just love being part of it. Like, it really makes me feel, because I know. Think about all your friends at home that watch the show. I'd be like, remember when you guys fucking did that? That was crazy.
I don't want to take too much credit, but I can't believe I thought of it.
Oh, literally.
And then we orchestrated it.
It's crazy.
It was it being at 4 a.m. for me.
Yeah. Saying I'm like, I hope they don't show that clip. Where I'm like, they're like, where you going? I was like, I gotta go look at myself. I feel hands.
Oh, do they still think that you're like hanging out with us to keep us like calm, kind of, or whatever?
I don't even know, but I'm not gonna hang out outside in the fucking snow.
Oh, Beth, that's why I took so long. Beth was like, come, like, I just want to hang out with you. And then I was like, I'll see what it looks like outside. Pouring fucking rainstorm. And I was like, I'm not sitting out here, sorry.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And who else am I gonna hang out with? There's only 6 people here.
That's my thing at this point. I'm like, what?
If they ask me, I'll be like, you guys are hanging out in a rainstorm and I'm not going in the hot tub tonight. Like,
Exactly.
am I gonna go sit by myself?
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. It's like we're just chilling and vibing. Braden's like, he just wants to get away from the drama. He just wants to chat. We're talking about like week 1 and shit like that. Which is honestly true.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's not even a lie.
Honestly, at this point, I don't even care.
That's my thing, too.
That's why if you won, Bray, I don't know if I'd be able to like
Be like
contain
how we
my...
were with Tara. Where I was like, Tara won. I was like, it's okay, guys. Like, good job, everyone.
Beth would be like, Keith, don't worry, I got you.
Okay.
I'd be like, no, I feel pretty good. And she'd be like, why? I'd be like, I got a good feeling.
It was me and Kiefer looking at each other immediately when you won. I was going,
Everybody else looked like they were at a funeral.
Bray literally did like a little lap.
oh yeah, when I was running, they're like, just chill. We're repositioning cameras, me sprinting. I was like, I need to burn off some of this energy. It was so funny because I was like waiting for you to run out of the booth. Because I was like, I need to look at Kiefer and I can't be the first one to sprint out of my booth because I have to act sad. And I was like, and when you zoomed out, I was like, okay, thank God.
That was a great moment.
That was
Probably
probably
like, it's okay, Ty. Like, listen, worst case scenario, it's fine. We'll figure it out. And I like tried to keep her, and I was like,
I love our pantry celebration.
oh, so good.
Hey, can I talk to you guys for a second?
Literally, I was like, okay. Beth's like staring at me over the perch, and I was like, mm-hmm. I was like, oh yeah, guys, where are the Oreos? Running that way. Let's go. Let's go. We're sprinting around, jumping, bouncing up and down.
It was awesome.
We just need one more of those and we're set.
Crazy.
You guys are gonna have to keep me posted when like Beth is confirmed.
Same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If I get any inkling that I just don't, Ty is in way too deep and they have no idea yet.
Oh no, he literally told me. I brought up the thing. I was like, yeah, you know, like, don't you think that there's like a part of you that like just wants to keep Jed just so you can like say you beat him? And he's like, why? He's like, Brayden, because let's say I win HOH next week, put him up. I can't play in the veto. He wins the veto again. But like then I have to win again
Yeah.
the next week. He's like, it's just because I put him up doesn't mean that he goes home.
No, yeah.
And he's like, so what? I can say I beat him?
No, it's now's the time. There's like,
He's like,
there's
or-
not gonna be another.
He's like, or I send him home now and it's done.
Yeah.
And I was like,
And
yeah,
then
you're
he
right.
doesn't- then he doesn't have to put him up or have that awkwardness.
Literally.
No. We don't even tell him until the vote gets read. That's my preference.
I still that I'll be stressed because it'll be 3-0 and I'll be going,
Especially, yeah. I hope that like Beth is fully on board because the 3-0, he'll literally like
and then I'll know if it's 3-0.
I hope she's like 3-0. Brayden, you are safe.
It's just his brain will shit my pants.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
what she did to Keith. That's what she did to Kiefer last week.
I know, she did me dirty.
Last week she
And
did that to
blew
Kiefer.
I can't believe they didn't send me home. Biggest mistake.
Well, we just can't make the same fucking mistake with Jed.
They have no idea how good I can be when I try at this game.
by a vote of 3-0. And you know, she's going to pause for a minute. And then I'll be like, Judson, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
He's so full of himself, he probably won't even pack his bag. Like, he'll just like throw some random
He'll
stuff
enjoy
in.
packing his bag. He's OCD like that.
Yeah.
I fucking read my bag too. I've been saying to do my bag in the fridge for 2 days. What did I do all day? I tried to nap 10 times. God damn it.
I did 20 laps in the backyard and almost died.
I did 30 the other day and I thought I was going to pass out.
It's the worst place to run around in.
Yep. And then I started doing like suicides.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is more realistic in a comp, what I'll be having to do.
Yeah.
I don't have to be running laps around to the gym.
No. I do 5 and then I walk 1 and then I do 5 and then I walk 1 and then I do 5 and then I walk 1.
The one day that I did cardio, the only day that I did cardio, I just went ham. I was like, I want to taste blood. And then after I was like, and then I was like trying to go outside. I was like, hopefully it'll be cold. So humid and hot. I was like, fuck.
I wonder if it's still all snowy and sleety.
Probably.
Oh, God.
I'm debating if I want to night dart skis.
I think you'd have to stand at the doorway.
They're still out there though. It might not have,
They're in a hot tub.
they might just like all like on your face. You know what I mean?
Have you never hot tubbed in the rain or snow before? It's dope.
I might go give it a gander. Put on my smoking jacket.
Do it. Do it up. I'll be here.
I'll be chilling.
What time do you think it is?
9:30.
Early.
10:30.
No.
9:30, 10.
You know, like maybe 10:30 the latest.
I'm gonna pee it. I'm gonna see what the fuck's going on down there. See if it's like pitch black. What the time says.
It says
12.
12.
Are you done with your?
Yeah.
I'll take these. I'm gonna pee.
Thank you. It really is crazy that your story for me. Between last week and this week. It's the past 2 weeks for me. You went from winning the double, getting backdoored, to backdooring the person that tried to backdoor you. In 3 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Like, what?
Double was only 11 days ago. The double was only 11 days ago.
Crazy. What, you see what I mean? You did all this in 11 days.
Yeah. What the fuck? I'm just a radio host.
Yeah. Just the kid from the rest.
That's all I am, man. That's crazy. That's how it always, like, every time I'm on the block, it's a big comeback.
Oh. Yeah, buddy. That's why I was tying. What's it called?
Pass me my smoking jacket.
Holy.
I'll do anything for $20.
Do anything for $20.
Enjoy, enjoy.
No, not. I can't believe I've been smoking this much. I just don't have anything else to do. And I feel like the yard would be like limited. Like we're not gonna. Once it goes, I think it's gonna be gone for a while.
Next week's the last week we have it.
Yeah.
And it's just gone. Forever.
Oh my
For the rest
goodness.
of our lives.
Literally, though. Unless you come back.
I don't know, man. I'm starting to think I might not
What?
come back if they ever ask me.
Thank you.
No problemo.
It's a lot of work.
I can handle it. Get it?
Stop.
Handle it? You got him by the handles.
So that's why I was saying that if you and Ty know I'm going, I'm like, I need to know because I will need to change my speech.
Why?
Come
Or
on,
no,
I want- what?
What would you say differently?
I think it's probably more impactful versus just more instead of like, hey, house guests, like I've loved getting to spend time with you guys. You know, the past 50 days have been amazing.
Yeah.
You know, although I didn't win a trip of a lifetime, I've won an experience of a lifetime. And for that, I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
But instead it'd be like a lot more like, thank you to all the communities that I've been able to represent, like while being on TV. Like, you know what I mean? It'd be more.
Yeah. You should say that anyways.
You think?
Yes. I never waste an opportunity up there to make a statement.
Yes, that's true.
Definitely do that.
Womp, womp, womp.
This whole show is a social experiment, and they pick people who are representations of a large group of people. Mm-hmm. Whether I like it or not, I have to rep my indigenous community.
That's what I always talk about with my friend. It's like, only me being, like, whenever you're like a person of color doing anything, like you're automatically a representation of how every person of color has to act. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, Kiefer is an airhead. Oh, then every indigenous person is an airhead, and it's like, what? Like how? Because I'm one person?
Mm-hmm.
Literally. How I feel being the only queer person of color here. The only one.
Mm-hmm.
Nightmare.
I don't even know, man. Like this, it just feels surreal that we pulled this off.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Proud of us. I'm proud of us.
Me too.
We really did it. We did it, Joe. We did it. Me on Thursday. We did it, Joe.
Imagine if I just went to sleep. After
that
the
night?
POV. Imagine if I just went to sleep.
I think you still thought about it. Your mind's always thinking.
Yeah.
You would have been like, we need a plan B. Let me start thinking. What's feasible?
I was just thinking, like, if he stays, he wins. We're not going to beat him.
Of course.
He's either going to win HOH or he's going to win the next veto again.
One of them. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
It's crazy to me.
I wonder what my homies are gonna think.
People think you're a fucking genius. Yo, that's our boy Keith. I don't know. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why someone said I love you, Keith. Because you've done the impossible. They watched on the live feeds.
Oh well. It's like, I feel like no matter what, no matter the end of my story, however it ends, I'll always be one of the greatest.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Does this make you feel accomplished?
No,
Really?
not yet.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it does feel good,
It's like
honestly.
knowing if the game were to end right now, like for whatever reason, that you would literally be known as one of the greatest players. That's what I'm saying. Like that would bring me peace. Mm-hmm. Knowing that, yeah. Oh, for whatever reason, the game just got shut down right now. They'd be like, yo, remember fucking Kiefer? That guy's fucking nuts. You see this shit he did? Yo, that guy was fucked. That's why I'm like, now I like really need to watch it back. And just need to be like, Kiefer was doing all of that? Me and Austin sitting there sipping iced coffee while you're master planning the next plan of attack.
I know.
It's crazy.
Don't get me out, Bray. Not you. Don't get me out.
Of course not. Told you we got a band together. Got her up for the hood. Show Canada. You don't have to come from things to make yourself known. You know?
Remember, we banded together to go against them.
Mm-hmm.
When I win the 3, the final HOH, it's going to be so hard to cut Tara.
Yeah. But like you said, what made it easier to me is that she literally told me that if it was her and Vic in the final 2, that she was just going to tell everyone to vote for Vic to win. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, because like, you know, she had like such a good story. That'll be fine, taking 20 G's.
It's going to be fine.
And I was like, oh. Okay. It was like, that's pretty sweet of you. Wah, wah, wah.
If Ty wins, you're going to have to convince him to put me and Beth up.
I have to?
Just like, well, if he leans towards it, be like, yeah, like Kiefer's one of the, like, he could win the game, blah, blah, blah.
Okay. You want me
Because,
to push?
well, because 2 of us can't go up. Because I think he's going to put me up anyways, but I don't know if he's going to put me up next to Beth.
I see what you're saying.
He might put me up next to Tara.
Tara.
And then backdoor Beth.
And I see what you're saying would look sus. Mm-hmm. But I was like, nah. Put Beth next to Tara. And he'd be like, why?
No, you'd have to tell him to put me next to Beth. Just be like, it's, you know what
That's
I mean?
the only way, Ty.
Yeah. Be like, why not? Like, okay, Keith wins, put Tara up.
Yeah.
And we vote out Beth.
Yeah, be like, this way we'll have to talk about it. Mm-hmm. Their favorite thing to say. We'll have to discuss it.
Yeah.
Now,
But then what? Because I like my odds
against
against.
me.
No, because if you or Tara won, you could pull me down and then we control the vote and vote Beth out.
Oh, I see what you're saying. But it would be all of us versus Beth. Mm-hmm. And that's
You know
what I
what I
keep
mean?
saying to Ty, too. I was like, Ty, me, you, Keith versus Beth next week? I was like, Ty, there's no way one of us doesn't win. There's no way.
I just don't see Ty putting up Beth and Tara. He's going to put me up. And I don't know if he's going to backdoor Beth or take out me and Tara because we're stronger players than Beth.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know what he would do. I just know that he's very irritated with Beth now. Hi.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
alone.
I'm going to go in the shower.
How was it outside?
Okay. Everyone's still out there. I was just done with it.
Is it
still
so
raining?
pouring?
No, like a little bit.
But everything's soaked. Noted.
So we're squatting on the ground smoking.
Good.
Laying on the ground?
Squatting.
Oh,
I'm in the shower. Oop.
Okay.
like a golem. At this point, I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, I just know he's like, I want to send them back to back. I just know that he's like, I want to send them out back to back.
I know. But he's going to think, he's going to realize that it might be smarter for him to get me out than Beth.
Whatever.
We'll deal with it when it comes, but just make
I know
sure
what you're
that,
saying. If he's like, no, let's backdoor
just
Beth.
make sure
Yeah.
I'm not next to Tara.
Yeah, I know what you mean. If he's like, yo, let's backdoor Beth. Let's put Keith and Tara up. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'll be like, no. Just put Beth right up.
Be like, it's the 5. Like, okay, one of them win. I'm a guaranteed vote for you. Whoever you want to vote out, I'll vote out for you.
Yeah.
It's like,
All we need is one vote, Ty. And that's
all we
me.
need is one vote.
Smart. I'll be like, with Beth, you don't know what the fuck she's gonna do.
So then if I win the power veto, pull myself down, he puts up Tara, we vote out Beth. If you were Tara win, you don't even really have to use it if you don't want to. You just vote out Beth.
That's fair. Yeah, that works.
I just can't be sitting.
Next to Tara or next to me or
Yeah.
whatever. Makes sense. Yeah, because that's sus.
Yeah, don't
And
be.
then it comes down to him.
Yeah, don't be sus with him.
Of course not.
Same with if Beth wins. Be like, you got to put up Ty and Keith.
Yeah. Like, Beth, come on.
Like, you just got out Jed. What's the next big move? Like, me and Tara will rally with you.
Like, you know you have me and Tara. Beth, I was literally gonna rogue vote you to stay last week.
So,
That one might be hard to do. That will be a hard one to do, I think.
I don't know.
Okay, she might be like, Brayden, we can't get rid of Ty yet. We can't.
She might surprise you.
I fucking hope.
You could be like, Ty's never hit the block.
Yeah.
Like, okay, he wins the veto. Like, at least he hits the block.
Yeah.
He's got to hit the block, Beth. He can make it through this whole game not hitting the block. How are you going to beat that?
Literally, I'll be like, and he helped get out Jed last week? And he has another veto win? Beth, come on, think. Fucking think here, dude.
Yeah.
You know.
It's the only way for all 3 of us to survive.
Yeah, I think that's very doable then.
Just pitch me hard next to the other one. We have to turn them against each other.
Yeah.
Even more so than they already are.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Unless me or you just fucking win, then we're an easy
Oh.
street.
And they were like, anyways, take a seat.
Oh yeah, I was telling Ty. He's like, who are you putting up? I was like, probably Brayden and Beth. Like,
Okay. Then I'll say you and Beth.
yeah.
I'll be like, oh, I think Kiefer and Beth, right? That has to be the move. Right?
I was like, because Beth's going to think that she has Brayden, so I'm taking a shot at their new form duo.
Fair.
But I can't miss my opportunity to at least get one of them out guaranteed.
Fair.
Because I promised myself I would get all 3 of them out.
Oh, yeah, buddy. They all have to go. It's just crazy to me that they were chilling all game, and then late game they're getting picked off.
I can't wait to watch this back.
Crazy to me. It's wild.
I really wish I picked a different team.
I was gonna say, who do you think you would have picked? Like, if you, how many people were there at the beginning?
I just didn't vibe with Kyle, and I really didn't like him.
Lily, that's literally what Beth said to me in Austin during the week of the flip. She was like, guys, she's like, I don't want to work with Kyle, and I don't want to work with Rob. Because Austin was like, don't fucking flip. And she's like, I don't want to work with Kyle and Rob. I don't want to do it. I actually do not want to work with them. So why would I keep Rob? I do not want to work with him.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It was just unfortunate.
Yeah, but who would you have? Because how many people were in that at the original? 7 people?
6. There were 6 of us.
You, Jatai, Beth, Latoya, Tina? So who'd you have changed?
I don't know. I would have loved to work with you in Austin, hearing that Austin was like such a powerhouse. I had no idea.
You could have switched out for Beth.
That'll be me, you, Austin, LT, Tarantina.
Ooh,
It's a woman-heavy
true.
alliance. Nothing wrong with that.
Literally. No, you don't want a girl to want to remember.
What is that? Why are
Really, I
people
was like,
saying that? That's just the worst thing to say. I have daughters.
I was very confused too. And they're like, keep this. They're all saying keep this want a girl to win this season, and I was like, why?
How does that even make
I
sense?
was like, Kiefer literally had this story about how when he grew up that like the women led his society. He was very shocked that like at one point in time, women weren't treated equally or literally put on a pedestal. Like he was very
Yes, thank you for
confused.
remembering that.
I was like, why would you not want a woman to win? Okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if you're gonna start spreading something, make it make sense.
When I heard that, I was just like, oh. I really wanted to go to them and be like, guys, I don't give a fuck if a woman wins.
What I'm saying.
But I'm just like, I don't want to put that fire out. I don't even care.
Why me? I'm like,
So
whatever.
ridiculous.
Think we want to think. Cool.
Like, I'm still cheesed that Vic in the first week was telling people I wouldn't use a POV if I won it.
Literally.
I never said that shit to Vic.
Yeah, I don't know. That's so. I just don't know why you wouldn't.
Why wouldn't I have?
That's what I was very confused about. Oh, do you remember how excited? Oh, I mean, you probably weren't excited, but how excited we all were for the first POV of the season? Different for you, but I mean, I was like, oh my god, I hope they get picked. Me never gets picked. I'm like, good. Every time praying for my name to get drawn out, it doesn't. I'm like, good.
That was crazy.
Well, that's crazy thinking about if, yeah, you had it different. Because then, like, all of us would have done so different. Because Austin would have won Arch Rivals. Would have been fine. She probably would have won the one Beth won. Would have been fine. We wouldn't even Austin going toe-to-toe for most HOHs. And you would have won the double right after.
I like hanging out with you guys. We just were on different sides of the
Oh,
house.
of course. It's like, whatever.
You know what I mean?
No, oh, 100%. I just love what she was like, honestly, I'll be rooting for you, Kiefer, and Tina. I was like, shut up.
That's honestly crazy
Like,
to
not the
hear.
weirdest people in the house. Like, that's so random.
That is random.
Like, what a random 3.
Why would she root for me? I put her up on the block.
She really loves you. She's like, I fucking love Kiefer.
Wow. Jesus.
I was like, shut up. And then we'll never forget when Beth told me that regardless I was going home for Invisible HOH if Austin came down. I was shook.
It's always a large discussion.
That's what I thought. She's like, no, the house. Because I was so confused. Because I remember I literally said, I was like, Ro pulls down Austin. I was like, let's say Tara goes up. I was like, I'll have you, Beth. I'll have Jet, I'll have Ty, and I'll have Kiefer, and I'll have Austin.
Yeah.
I was like, even if Ty is Invisible HOH?
And Ro, did you say Ro?
Yeah, and Ro.
Yeah.
I was like, even if Ty is Invisible HOH? Like, I still stay. And she's like, I don't think Brayden, the whole house would just want you gone. I'm very sure.
Honestly,
But I mean, it makes sense because it was a way of her ensuring that Austin would go.
honestly, at that point, I feel like Vic would have put up Beth as a replacement.
Oh, I think so too. I need to ask her after this. Be like, would you have just been like, fuck it, it's me. Beth, take a fucking seat.
Because at that time, she hated Beth.
Oh.
She hated Beth.
She always hated Beth.
Yeah,
Always.
I know. And literally before Vic left, she's like, I know you read out my resume, blah, blah, blah. She's like, but who did me the dirtiest? I was like, Beth.
She's like, fucking do it.
She's like, I know. She's like, fuck Beth. And like walked away. And then she's like, go fucking win this game.
Oh, I love Vic.
I know. I was like,
That's
oh.
why everyone's like, oh, you hate Vic. I'm like, I hate Vic. I just think she did a stupid move at the time.
And I literally told her, I was like, they're going to come for me, Vic. I was like, the only reason they went for you is because you got a good resume and you're a strong player. I was like, they know what I do for them.
She literally told me. She told me not to trust anyone. She's like, Brayden, they'll turn it on you. Don't trust them. She's like, if you can make a big shot, fucking take it. I think that's what everyone has said that's left this house. Like, if you can make a move, Brayden, make it. I was like, okay, Vic.
Oh, Jed and Beth are definitely going to ask me what you're pitching now that Beth just burst in here. And I can't just say, oh, he didn't say anything.
Of course.
What should I say?
Oh, I mean, just say, what's realistic that they can beat me? I'd be like, you can beat me, Kiefer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if you can beat Chad.
Yeah.
I've been defender since day one. Pick me up. See, he's gonna guilt trip me or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's
but you're-
realistic? Or decided he's trying to get me to flip.
Mm-hmm. I'll be like, Beth, he's telling me to talk to you about flipping on Jed. Or is that too much?
I don't know. It depends if Jed's in the room.
Yeah. I was like, Brandon's just saying he's not the strongest player in this house. You have a chance to take out a giant target. It'd be crazy not to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Something, just like something like that.
Yeah, and then that's very
And then I'll
realistic.
just be like, Brandon, I made a deal with Jed. I can't break that deal.
Be like, you said you swore on some heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
And that's what you can tell Beth if she ever asks you.
Okay. But then what do I do? She says, like, did you talk to Kiefer about flipping? That's the only issue.
Oh, fuck.
You know what I mean?
Let's think this through.
Because if Jed's in the room, then yeah, obviously you say that.
Yeah.
But if Beth just asks you, then you could be like, oh, you asked me about flipping.
Yeah. He asked me about flipping.
And you see what she says. And she might be like, well, should we? Like, I don't know, Beth. What do you think we should do? Backdoor Beth?
I don't even know. I don't know what you call this move. I've been trying to think of a name for it.
Blindside.
No, because he used a veto on someone next to him on the block. It's never been done. 9 seasons. You know how many episodes that is? You know how many vetoes that is?
It's called a Jetto. He used the veto and did a Jetto.
Name it after him.
He did the Rafiq.
The Rafiq. My name backwards.
The Heb. He did a Nostedge. Nostedge effort.
Jesus.
I don't even know what you'd call this. Hail Mary? I don't know what it's called.
The worst move in the history of the game.
Also that.
God, he's gonna be crushed.
Just like you.
Yeah. The best thing I ever did for my game was just tell you everything.
Isn't that crazy? And now it's just like led us to the perfect straightaway. Wild. Remember when you first told me, I was like, just keep her baiting me right now. I wonder.
I just know knowledge is power in this game.
Oh, 100%.
So I was just like, okay, if I'm gonna go, I want to set Brayden up with.
Oh, and vice versa. I would be like, keep her, listen, we need to go to OLG tomorrow. Let me tell you everything I know. Beth is a snake. I don't know if you know that yet, but she's a snake.
Oh, I've been knowing.
Do not trust that girl.
Beth has been doing the same thing the whole game. And I literally talk to Ty about it all the time. I'm always like, she's just doing too much.
Oh, she's been doing too much.
It's like, why, Beth?
That's why Austin didn't trust her.
And Beth's just like, oh, I got them in my pocket. I'm just like, no, you don't. They laugh at you.
Kills me. Yeah, Austin never, like, after the flip, Austin was like, no. Like, you can't trust her. And it's because their arguments were so dumb. Because they'd be like, well, I know that you don't trust me, Austin, so that makes me doubt you. And then she's like, okay, but the only reason why I don't trust you is because you broke my trust. And they're like, yeah, but is that like...
You know what? They might bring Austin back to play.
Everyone says no, and I genuinely think they will.
I think they will.
Every time everyone's like, no.
We got her out because we were scared of her.
That's what I keep saying. Everyone's like, no, she'll never come back.
What?
Every time I ask Jed or
Dude,
Beth,
she's
they're
just
like, nah.
pre-jury. She didn't get like a fair shot. Like,
I was like, I goes out third.
yeah.
And
She
what?
won the first HOH, which is a curse.
Literally. She was a heavy hitter.
Yeah.
She had a good social game.
Straight shooter.
Literally.
I don't see why she wouldn't. Took slop like a champ.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's like, nah, she wouldn't. Never. I was
can
like,
see
I
them
think
bring
y'all are
it.
just haters. But anyways.
Yeah, they could bring Austin back.
That's what I really want to say. I was gonna be like, weren't you literally terrified of her?
It was literally on my HOH when I put her up, and they were like, let's flip. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And it was Beth.
Of course, what's bad?
I was laying in bed, and she came and sat on that thing, and she's bouncing around. She's like, okay, I have a crazy idea.
Always.
I was like,
Let's
Beth.
flip.
I was like, Beth, if you're going to tell me we need to flip on Austin, I'm literally going to shit my pants in this bed right now. She's like, okay, get out of your bed.
Shut up.
She's like, we got to flip on Austin. I'm like, we're not leaving Kyle in this game. Like, I'm not having two people who I put on the block left in the game.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
buddy.
and I told Austin she was a pawn. Like, she got one vote cast against her. Anyways. That was brutal.
Crazy to me. But yeah, it's because Beth, like, stayed. Trying to get her out.
Back.
All right. Are they still in the tub?
They're coming out now.
Huh?
They're coming out now. Beth's in the shower. The boys are putting the cover on.
Ew.
What was the vibe out there? Chill vibes?
Oh, yeah. It didn't look like no game talk or anything. I was just chilling.
Love that for them. That's when we strike. At daybreak, we strike. You be the strikers.
Strikers.
The
I like the daybreakers.
daybreakers. I don't know what else.
When I went outside, the clock only said 10:30.
What?
Yeah,
What we said.
I
That's
told
what
you.
we said.
Yeah.
I said 10:30 latest. You said around 9:30, 10.
Madness.
Spaghetti and cheesecake burps.
Okay, I have a real question, but I'm gonna have to be cryptic. Do you think in the finale that we would get gifts? Or would everything we have be in our blue bags?
Possibly blue bags.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She knows. Only because, yeah, I don't know if I
Well,
want
because on other seasons they come in and do makeovers,
Yeah,
like
for
Ika and
people.
Gary and stuff.
Yeah. But because of COVID, like, obviously they can't bring people in
No.
here to do glam.
Yeah, and they do that a lot for the BB Can Awards.
Yeah.
That's usually when they do it,
Yeah.
and they like do their little red carpet.
And everyone gets nice little outfits. Allegedly, what I've been told. So you think blue bags?
Well, maybe not.
I just don't know. Because there's a top that I want to wear, but I want to save for,
If we make it to the BB Can Awards.
yes.
I hope we do.
But then I'm like,
When do
should I
they
just-
usually do them? 4?
Yeah. 2 weeks. But that time, like, or should I just wear it for Thursday? Whatever. Very nice top, but I have yet to wear.
That's what I told Keith when I was on the block next to Vic. I was like, just let me know if I need to wear a dress or not. Just give me a heads up.
That's literally what I'm saying.
No. I don't think you need to wear the top.
No. Even just to wear, though.
Especially once Beth confirms. It's good.
She's going to be chomping at the bit to talk to me now that she's seen me and you alone.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
She's going to be just anxious.
What are you guys talking about in there, Keith?
Would it hurt if I tried to like pitch it to her too?
Huh?
Should I try and pitch it to her too?
She said she already tried to pitch to you a flip. What did you say to her?
When? About
When-
this?
I don't know. When you came in.
No, you're HOH. You don't even have a vote.
I know, but should I say to her like, dude, is now the time?
She,
I think you
when you
could-
came in, because back here, remember this when we were sitting on the couch?
Yeah.
She was like trying to say something about you. She was like, oh yeah, like, dude, like when I had originally like went to go pitch to the idea about a flip to Tara, and then like you walked in, and then she like stopped talking.
She didn't pitch me anything.
Oh, noted.
No, she's probably just saying that because she wants to flip and she wants to be in your good graces.
There you go.
And that I didn't have anything. You know what I mean? That I
She
wanted
could
to.
also, this flip could also just be jury management for her.
Yeah,
Like saying she's trying to orchestrate a flip for you, but she couldn't
that's
have
what I
done
was
it.
thinking.
And then she could like sour my game by saying I was trying to flip on Jed when he was on the block after he used the veto to pull her down. Fuck. Is she that smart though?
No.
Yeah, she's not.
Also, you just be like, Jed, I swore on my kids. What do you matter? I won't even be here. Yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing to stress about. I don't think she would. You just be like, oh, Beth said we have to talk about it like we always do.
Well, no, we're voting Jed out.
No, I'm saying if he were to ever, like, come to you, like, before Thursday and be like, Beth said you're trying to flip on me. Be like, me? Today's one of my kids. Beth came to me and said we need to talk about it like we always do. Fucking backdoor Beth, Jed. And then he's like, you're right, you're right, you're right. You know what I want a full tour of? A video tour? With the alleys in here, what they look like. And see how they saw us.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be so cool. I'd be like, oh, that's what it looks like from there? Shut up.
Day 53 tomorrow. Good God.
The way it's actually been longer, though.
Close to day
It's almost been 70 days.
55.
I know.
In total. So crazy.
What?
It's almost been 70 days total, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just got to make it to day 55 and keep our plan alive.
Oh, top 5, day 55. The goal to keep the plan alive.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Love.
It just doesn't logically make sense to not do it.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it's gonna go down in history.
You were saying, what do you call this move? Because it's never been done before. What's the word? Because it's not even a back door. Because he used the veto himself.
Let's see what we can come up with for this.
The blindsided back door.
He's got hit with the sliding glass door.
Maybe. Maybe like the garage door, the fucking side door, screen door,
Front door.
and front door, buddy. I mean, maybe.
Just guaranteed himself a trip out the front door.
Yeah. Front doored himself, buddy.
Front door. You hate it.
No, I'm just trying to think of like something to play on, like.
What did we say in the OLG room? Hates it.
Oh,
Hates it.
Tara always says that.
Hates it. No, like a play on the word that so that it has like veto in it, you know, like the.
That's what I was saying.
A gross missing.
Sarah, please fix your microphone.
Oh, they turned the fucking volume up on that.
Let me see.
You guys, what are they talking about game right now? It's 3 a.m. You and Ty in the bedroom.
Oh my god, that was so annoying.
The violent veto.
Oh, violent veto. The
Or like, what's another word for like?
you on double V.
Like a play on like the opposite outcome of like what he wants to happen, right? It's like the.
You got boomeranged.
The vengeance veto.
I'm calling it blue lined.
Okay.
Blue lined.
He got blue lined.
Fucking blue lined, yo.
Yeah, Ted got blue lined. Well, not yet, but soon. A couple sleeps, 3 sleeps. Wait, what day is it?
52?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
God.
53?
Thursday seems so far away.
It always does.
I'm gonna get the worst anxiety on Thursdays for like years.
Same. Thursdays aren't gonna be good days for me.
No. They're the worst days.
I was gonna be like, why? It's the day before Friday. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it, you guys. Don't say the TH word.
Just gonna get drunk every Thursday.
I'm like, fuck, it's eviction day. Do you know how probably nice it'll be, though, to watch the show? Now I really need to watch back all the other shows, but, like, next season, just watch. If it's not, if any of us are here, but if we're not here, to watch and just have no stress about it. Do you know what I mean? Be
Yeah.
like, oh, it's eviction day for them. That sucks.
I think you'll like watch it on a whole new level. Like a whole new appreciation
Oh, yes.
for the people in it.
Yep.
100%.
But like, why are they so? I used to be like, why are they so emotional? I'm like,
same.
fucking crying every day.
Oh, same. Like, when people were, like, sad to send their friends, I'd be like, come on, guys, it's a game.
Yeah.
Did you not come here to win? And now I'm like, it's so hard to say goodbye to your friends.
I feel like I've been pretty emotional about all of them. Like I understand that it's a game and everyone's gotta go, but that surprised me.
Same. Like, I didn't think I'd care as much
Yeah.
as I do. or feel like a noticeable presence that they're gone.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I was like, yeah, they're gone, whatever. Next week, let's go.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, oh, I miss them.
Yeah. Blue Line's been the toughest one so far.
That's fair.
Even more than Latoya for you? Yeah.
I could say the relationship was just so different. Like,
Yeah.
obviously we're close with LT, but that was week 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
like
I
7.
walked into this house with good old Blue Line. Mm-hmm. Hung out with her every day.
It was really weird to have this room without her.
I know.
That she didn't get to see it.
That's why I feel if I win, like, I'm going to be like, oh, Austin
But
doesn't get to...
If I was gone, who knows if this move happens?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally.
Crazy.
What really got me was her telling me I wouldn't take the shot. I was like, you
Bet.
She's like, I don't fucking think he'll do it. I was like, Blue. I was like, yes, I fucking will. You remember that in Destiny? This motherfucker.
She used to talk so much shit. It was funny.
What a
Trying to
funny
figure
girl.
out people. She's like, oh, I don't trust him. No, like she trusted no one.
I know.
No one.
No one.
Oh, I knew. You could always tell when Tina was stressed.
Oh, yeah.
Because she always, normally, she goes, how's it going, Brayden? Where's your head at? When she's stressed, just, how's it going, Brayden? Where's your head at? I'm like, Tina, it's okay. It's fine.
I think me and Tina made each other more paranoid, though.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
I'm less paranoid without her. I'm still paranoid all the time, but
You're definitely a little less paranoid, for sure.
yeah, we would get ourselves all in a dizzy.
For sure.
She'd say something, and I'd be like, oh shit. And then I'd say something, she'd be like, oh shit. We just talk about it for hours, nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
It's so funny to me. Not you guys stressed. It's like, what happens if Kyle and Ro go up, and then somehow they both come down and we get backdoored on the block? It's gonna happen.
Tara was nervous about the double eviction since week 2.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah, every week she's like, I think it's going to be the double eviction. I'm like, Tara, please stop.
Yeah. That's a true story.
I was just worried that she was gonna say it was a triple. So we were all thinking it's a double. And then
Oh
Lucy
my
would be
god,
like,
I want a
"Get ready."
triple and I sent 2 people packing?
Well, yeah, if you won, but for me, I was like, I ain't gonna win it, and I'm gonna go home. I was like, fuck.
Oh my god. I don't know what I would...
Kiefer, please arrange a house-wide battery check.
Oh, the last one.
Ooh!
I love that they just ask now. I don't know why they just call you the DR.
Just mentally prepping me
Maybe that's fair.
for my little jaunt around the...
Hey, we'll be here.
Alright, I'm about to get a bunch of dirty looks and...
Nah, you won't.
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
Oh, I like fully just let them know. I'm like, we're like just talking about like day one.
No, I'm going to tell him he pitched me.
When you were gone. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know if I should like feel the waters with them.
I don't know why they're so scared of me all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Who?
Them. Like, why do they keep asking when I'm pitching?
No. Because they don't expect people to do it.
Jed told
He literally thinks you're just gonna like lay over and die.
Keith he's scared that I have a secret power. He's like, well, what if Brayden has a secret power, Keith?
Oh, that'd be so badass.
And Keith was like, then tide goes up and you stay, Jed. Nothing changes.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, you're right. I fucking wish.
I won't be paranoid, but like, they better freaking do this.
I think they will.
It makes no sense.
I've been
not to.
drilling into Ty every day.
Yeah.
Every day being like,
Ty
Ty.
has to know, like, for you, for him, you're way better to keep
Oh, that's what I told them.
on every level.
Really? I was like, Ty, think about it next week. I was like, it'll be me, you, Kiefer versus Beth. I was like, Ty, if it's running, anything heavy lifting, you win.
Yep.
You win.
Yep.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yep.
It's like, you think Beth's gonna outlift you? Think I'm gonna outlift you? Think fucking Kiefer's gonna outlift you?
Yeah.
No. Like, Jet, you're gonna run for your money.
Yep.
And he was clearly very willing to cut you this week.
Yep.
So, they'll go next week when Beth wins and he gets her to put you up? Next to Keith?
Yeah, because he has to know that he would choose Beth.
Yeah. And he's like, Brandon, it doesn't make any sense for me to keep him. I'm like, I know, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll be honest though, it is gonna be hard. But, yeah, listen, I didn't come here to just make friends the whole time.
No.
And I was like, exactly.
That thing.
And he's gonna come here last.
And you just have to be like, he would do it to you.
Yeah.
He would.
Oh, that's what I've been saying. I said he already tried to do it to you.
Yeah.
I already even said, I was like, look, they literally make slop and they don't include you in it. They don't leave any for you. It should show you where you stand between them.
Yeah.
So every time, they literally make food for themselves.
When we were in the backyard earlier before I came outside, it was so painful. Like they were just like sitting in the TikTok corner and they were getting like, Canada is watching because they were just like dirty talking in the corner.
Ew.
And I was like,
Ew.
they were just like literally like on a honeymoon. Where I'm like, I can't handle it anymore.
Just annoying. I really love that gets to be your moment. Like, it really brings me so much joy. And I know Austin has so much satisfaction watching this.
I know,
Kyle?
but if they like just like change their mind last minute, like, ugh,
I don't think they would.
I feel like I would honestly just be like, you know what, guys, I'm good. I'm just gonna go too.
I'd be like, you're all idiots. Like, you're genuinely all idiots.
Yeah.
Idiots.
So dumb. I don't think they will, but it's a huge fear.
Yeah,
I
like,
made
this
the wrong choice, and I should have just fucking put a tie and dealt with drama for 2 days. That's what I was thinking. I was like, why am I so worried about keeping Jed comfortable?
Yeah, I don't know. They do that to you.
I know.
And that's what Vic said too. Vic said the same thing. She was like, honestly, Brayden, I wanted to put them up, but like, you just get scared to do it. But I don't know what it is.
Especially too, like, it was like I went back on my word. Like, I just don't want to deal with it.
Of course.
But I don't know. I hope that's not something that I super regret later.
I don't think it will be. He doesn't talk game anyway. You can say didn't pitch anything to you. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. It's really good on
I'm
the
just
vote.
debating if I should like leak something to Beth, like not leak anything, but just be like,
Do you think?
like plant some seeds.
I'd wait a day. Wait and see.
Yeah.
Because she might just come to you
Yeah.
and be like, are you?
Well, because I don't have like a tiebreaker or anything, I don't even know if she would.
That's what I'm saying. So it might not even matter. And then you're not even involved at all.
I would feel so much better if it was a tiebreaker situation.
Of course. Like next week, all you need is one vote.
Well, no, it's still two. That one would go down to a tiebreaker.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like, as long as one person votes the other
Yes.
way,
Yes.
HOH chooses who goes.
Yeah. It's okay. I do have a good feeling, but
That's so weird that only 2 people are voting next week.
it's just because like we like laugh so much, like, oh, like this decision will like haunt Jed.
Hmm.
And
But
I'm
it's
just
like,
so
will it
worried
haunt
that
us?
mine,
Will haunt you.
not like putting you as a pawn,
Mhm.
will haunt me. Because that was like one thing I said, like I never want to use like my people as
Mhm.
pawns.
Same.
And then I did because I was like, what, scared?
Yeah,
Being
it's like heat of the
uncomfortable.
moment.
I felt like my heart was racing.
Yeah, that's fair. I can only imagine what it's like. I can only imagine. But it's like being like, I'm back,
Yeah.
I gotta choose. I don't think again, it just really wouldn't make any sense. Like, literally no sense at all.
0. Unless for the, like if Ty is saying that, like, oh, it looks like a final 3 down there. If that gets in his head at all.
Don't think so.
Yeah.
Why would it? He still thinks he can beat all of us besides Kiefer.
Yes, and we just like kind of have to like keep playing that up. Like now you're the strongest guy in the house for sure, hands down.
Oh, yeah.
And for him, he needs it.
That's what I'm saying. He needs something.
He needs it.
He can't just have an HOH and a veto win and then make it to the end.
All he has is a veto, no HOH.
No, so I'm saying, like, if he wins HOH next week and what puts up Jed doesn't go. Whoa, bud. You won HOH and tried to put up Jed and he didn't go. I think that's all you have in the end.
Yeah,
sitting next to him.
Or sends me. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, you were instrumental in sending Braden and Tara home. Okay. What else did you do?
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a heavy hitter. So, what did you really do there, bud? Do you know what I mean? Versus Jed, you're like, oh, you won the veto. You had a great social game. You put yourself on the, you got put on the block. Won the veto, didn't use it. You stayed.
Oh, that's
You
a
then
huge one.
won the veto again the next week. Pulled yourself off the block.
Yeah.
Then you won the final HOH, and then you won the final HOH again, and are in the final 2.
And we'd literally just all have to turn our keys for him.
Literally, and be like, well, anyways.
I don't know why, but I just anybody but him.
Yeah.
Like if I don't want to go to jury, but if I had to.
Austin says the same. Used to say the same thing, where she'd be like, I know outside his house, he's such a sweet person,
Yes.
kind-hearted, caring,
I actually
family
think-
guy.
I actually think out of all of them, he is the most loyal.
Oh, 100%.
I think he is.
But Austin was like, but in this game, no.
No.
Absolutely not. That's what I'm saying, like, as much as you don't want to be bitter jury. Hi.
Oh, I just had one.
Yeah, I'll have chamomile. Pretty please.
Blood sugar?
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome, love.
Yeah, you should go chit chat with her.
I don't know. Me? Or you?
No, you. Because she's like, do you want a tea?
Yeah, I'll go in a minute. We'll be like, where's it going? She'll be like, Dr. Kiefer, I thought you guys alone. I already know what she's gonna say.
What are you gonna say? Be like,
I'd be like, yeah, like, I don't know, I kind of propositioned him, but I feel like he probably thinks I'm baiting him. It is hard with Beth because I don't know if she's ever serious, if she's not serious.
it wouldn't.
Because I know she tells them everything. That's also what I knew.
She knows that they're gonna go for Kiefer anyway, though, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't even care. I just know that, like, she just, like, pretends like she doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
But she literally tells them immediately. Because what happened when... Oh, I was talking to Beth one day. I was like, oh yeah, like, Vic told me that, like, Ty was, like, saying that I was the one that was, like, influential in getting her out of the house. Or no, that's not what I said. I said, Vic told me that Ty wants to separate himself from Jed. And I was like, oh, well, I was like, but don't tell, like, Ty or Jed that because I don't want them to think that it came from me. And she's like, oh, no. She's like, I don't want them to be sketchy of us. And then, like, they think that we're trying to separate them. And then 10 minutes later, Jed comes in and asks me about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on, Beth. Come on. It was 10 minutes ago. Just wait a day.
Yeah.
Like, anyways,
Oh, but they said that before about that.
she told me before she left, she's like, yeah, like, Ty was, like, sitting on the couch. It was, like, 3 days before she went on the block. But she was like, yeah, like, Ty came to me and said that he wants to, like, distance himself from Jed and Beth.
Yeah,
That's why, like, that's why I'm like, oh, he's gonna vote Jed out. I think he's been waiting for a moment, and now's the time.
And if we created this perfect moment and they don't take it,
That's what I'm saying. They could be idiots. As I'm saying, I don't know why Beth wouldn't do it either, because again, she has, in her mind, she has people on both sides. If I win, I have her. Ty wins, he has her. If Keith wins, Keith has her.
I don't know if that's all right. I'd have like a conflict with that. Like, look, we gotta stick together. Maybe even like I could picture like, what about like maybe me or him working together? Like I think now's the time to get out of the gym.
Potentially. Yeah, I would just maybe wait until tomorrow. See what she thinks.
Let me know if you like hear like more.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh yeah, like you need to go do it.
If she's entertaining you. I don't think she's gonna need a lot of convincing.
Oh.
Can I borrow your lotion?
Absolutely.
Please?
Yeah, anytime.
Can I help lotion your body?
What?
Can I help lotion your body?
Who? You gonna lotion me?
Oh, you're serious? I can.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I was joking, but.
Can you do my back at least? Real quick?
Say less. This always bugs me.
For the full.
How you feeling, Jargon?
I'm feeling great.
Great.
Very relaxed. I think this week's gonna be a chill week. To be quite honest with you. I'm very interested to see when Beth comes to me.
Oh yeah.
She hasn't yet. I'm gonna meet her.
I think she's gonna wait till tomorrow.
Probably.
She saw me and Kiefer in here alone, so I know she's gonna zoom.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, Brayden, do you want tea?
And then she's gonna zoom to Kiefer and be like, what the fuck were you guys talking about there?
Yeah. So, she's gonna Zoom, but I presume it'll be 3-0. Unless he tries to save face last minute. I don't know what that would do. So that's all.
There you go.
But
Okay.
this is working. It's worked beautifully. I can't even believe it.
Yeah.
It just needs.
Yeah, like he's got no idea. That's good.
Not an inkling, not a feel, not a nothing. Just nobody can get caught talking.
No.
Of course.
Just create more drama than there needs
No,
to be.
1,000.
Okay. See you guys in a bit.
Oh, I might take a shower.
Okay, I'll go sit down there and drink my tea.
Have some tea. See if we can get some tea.
I just don't know what I need to go say to her. Do I say that I pitched it to Kiefer?
You can say like that you didn't pitch it, but you can be like, I feel like he's entertaining you.
Yeah, I'll be like, I feel like he wanted me to say more. Like, he wanted me to kind of say it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's just the read I'm getting.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for letting me chill in here.
Oh my God, yes, anytime.
Even like crashing my dreams.
Guess yes, did they?
But it's about that time.
We're getting close.
It's about that time, Poppy. One bald out.
What? Going bald? Don't cut your hair. I like your hair.
No, it's just like dried out. I don't have the right products right now. I have to cut a lot of it. I'm getting to that point where I'm just getting irritable.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I think it's a slop. Not gonna lie.
Oh, maybe it's that.
I think you're hungry,
Might be it.
tired.
You're losing a bit of weight. You look
I
good,
am.
though.
Like, I feel I saw
Yeah.
my ribs. I was in the DR. I saw my ribs. I was like, oh God.
And it's only been 4 days?
Yeah. You guys really wanted me out early? I should just put.
How do you think I'm melting away in this house?
Who,
all
you?
Yes.
Holy shit!
Oh,
it
you
is
lost a
hotter.
lot of weight, you said,
You
right?
have lost a lot of weight.
Huh?
He's lost a lot of weight.
Braided?
Yeah.
I can't remember. What, like I can't even.
Remember my belt?
Oh yeah.
So there's even more room now again. Remember Tina's? Not
Can
even
I get out
close
of
to
here?
it.
Be eating. They say the camera adds 10 pounds though. That's what they say.
Yeah, and I look like I ate 10 cameras.
When?
Well, and I'm at 40 or 50 or something.
Do you feel like you lost weight too, Keith?
A bit, not much though.
Probably more due to stress.
Yeah. I notice I have a lot of white hairs.
Oh, really? Do you normally?
Since being here? Mm-hmm. Seriously?
Yeah. I had a couple here and there, but not this much. Holy shit.
Do you think the process ages you?
Oh, yes. They fit enough stress in 70 days to last a lifetime. What do you think? When's the last time you've been this stressed out?
Never. Chilling usually.
Yeah, me too. Like only when like tragedy hits.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a student. I'm always stressed. I'm procrastinating.
You're also young. I was stressed when I was 20, 23.
We're not stressed in uni?
Kind of, not really.
There's
There's stressful times.
Yeah, not this constant state, but like...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when it was like midterms and finals, yeah.
Yeah. I think you're stressed.
The one time I went on vacation during finals.
Where?
Cuba?
You know, I debated doing that last semester because everything's online. That I debated just going to like Amsterdam for the semester.
You should have. I would just pay a little rent.
I was saying, just chilling. Me and my friend debated. We were like, why not?
Why'd you guys say nah?
Because we wanted to work.
Oh yeah, could have worked in Amsterdam though. Work visa. Easy vibe.
It was very last minute. Like it was mid-September. We were like,
God,
we just
I
go to
might actually
Amsterdam?
die in here tonight.
I would have been down. Should ask me.
Well, if I would have known you.
My gosh!
It'll get cold in here.
Huh?
Can you behave? What she
You know
said.
what? All right,
So can
Beth.
you behave?
Can you behave, Ty?
Beth, whatever. Lucky you're still here.
Oh.
JK.
Oh shit.
I'm joking. See, now I'm turning you back. I'm not that guy. I'm really not.
You're not.
I'm really a nice guy.
You're very...
Thank you. Huh?
Yeah, you're very nice. 2 thumbs up for Ty.
Oh, you don't have very bent thumbs either.
Very what?
Very bent thumbs.
What?
Bent thumbs.
Oh, that sounds like a condition. Very bad thumbs. I'm like, oh.
No, he has bent thumbs.
Oh, shoot. You can go,
And so does
your shit
Tara.
goes back.
Does it?
So does
Throw
Tara.
that thing back. Is she talking to me?
Yeah, I think so.
What you say?
Your T.
She's calling you like a dog.
Oh, she wants to play that game. Okay. All right.
I need to go get mine too.
All right, you want to play that game?
I don't think I could drink the tea. It's too hot.
Yeah.
Not in here. So any new info today?
What?
Did you guys get your final 3?
Who?
You know haves hang out with haves and have-nots hang out with have-nots, right?
Oh, you're doing the same over talking personal in our game. I heard that. I heard that bullshit already. I don't want to hear that. I'll watch back and catch you guys. Stop
You
that.
need to watch back, and it's just talking about
I'll watch
Oreo.
back and find out you guys talk. Find out you're live and they'll text you, keep like, fuck you.
We need to watch. And it's us talking about cheesecake for 30 minutes. I think like, yeah, you know, I'm always really scared to buy boxed cheesecake from the grocery store. It's never really good. And then you walk by, final 3, eh? Yeah, final 3, I see you.
I was like, what the fuck?
I think I'm being like, should we go outside after this? I don't know.
You know you get paranoid when you see anything?
Oh, yeah.
I'm there now. Like I'm there.
Oh, are you?
No, not really.
I was like, holy sh! There's only 6 of us. We have to fucking hang out together. Like,
No, I'm joking.
no. I told Jed that Bray pitched to me.
Oh, I said there was no pitch.
Well,
Oh, yeah. For me. But yeah, keep on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted.
yeah. And he's just like, yeah. He's like, yeah. It's a shitty situation for Braden, but it is what it is. I was just like, yeah. Bray said we can't beat him. Like we need to take our shot now. Like he wants to be in this game.
Just the usual.
Yeah, the huge. And then I told him, which I almost thought was genius, that like you pitched that, you know, he's gonna cut me next week and he's just gonna drag Tara to the final 2 and win with her.
True.
What did he say?
He's like, that's ridiculous. He's like, you know where my loyalties lie, blah blah blah, and he's just like, yeah.
What, bitch? On my way.
Just because Beth popped in when just me and Braden were chilling.
Yeah.
What do you want, bitch?
Hot fucking tea in a hot.
Oh shit!
Holy shit, man.
We all thought you were spilling it.
Is it you? Is this Deshaun from season 9?
Like choking him. Is this fucking Deshaun? Is there a grape in there?
Not that.
Wow, throat punch for a grape.
Love being choked. JK.
Oh.
Okay,
I don't think you're joking at all.
I'm not. But,
Wow, vice
anyways.
versa. Noted.
Happened to my coffee.
Noted.
Noted.
Oh my god. I don't know if, like, can we get the heat turned down?
Your tea is a cool one. I didn't know you were in
What's
here. I
up
would have
with
brought it
the
up.
heat?
Ooh, it's
It's
I
hot.
didn't know you were up here. I would have brought your tea up.
Uh-huh.
Whoa!
There,
Mike
bud.
Swang and Bray.
Swang.
Swang in his bag.
Okay,
Swang.
so, shit, I had a question. I forgot. Because I can't.
You forgot because you guys were talking about me and now you're being awkward.
No.
No.
We're always talking about you.
You're always talking about me?
Constantly.
Whatever, you had a
No.
question, I forgot.
Constantly.
You missed
What? Oh.
a bunch of lotion.
You're talking about how you've...
That's what I
Oh,
mean.
how you've lost weight because you're on slop.
It does look like you lost weight.
Do you not
though.
think?
Yeah.
I mainly noticed in Jed.
He said he noticed in the DR. He's like, you can see his ribs.
Saw my ribs from an angle. I was like,
That's why I said that's why I've wasted away in this house. Slowly.
Yeah, you've slim jammed.
You too, though.
Thank you. I think I've punched up in this place.
I really
Punched
think
up.
tomorrow there's going to be a challenge to close the slot kitchen.
And then we'll all
Oh,
get
like
skip-
something funny?
And then
Yeah.
we'll all get skip the dishes. Skip the slot for the rest of the
Please
season.
complete a human pyramid.
Human centipede.
Remember when I made that joke on day 2 and no one liked it?
Me. And
I was
except
like,
me.
oh, I can't believe I said that.
Like, I call the front. Bless you.
You did say that, and everyone else was like, "Oh." I specifically remember you and Jed's face being like, "Oh."
What's a human centipede?
You seen that
I don't
movie?
remember that. Is that where
Everyone's
we
bent over like this, and everyone's mouths are sewn to each other's butts.
That's not happening.
Something
I
was
think
happening, and they were like talking about like
Yeah.
Ro brought up like how we like his ass eaten,
I mean, should we all do a human
and
centipede?
then everyone was like, "Oh, like an orgy," and I was like, "Human centipede," and like literally everyone. This is day 2. Everyone in the whole house was like, "Oh," and I was like,
And I was like,
"Fuck,
I call
I'm
the
going
front.
home." You're the only one who had my back. Even Josh was like,
Girl, not that.
I was like, "I'm going home."
Nobody heard you?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I specifically remember Jed's face, and that's before I liked him. He was like, I was like, fuck, the cool guy thinks I'm weird.
That's funny.
Human
Not the cool
centipede. Latoya's face was pissed. She was like,
Oh,
shut the
shoot.
fuck up,
Yeah,
you
she's
annoying
like, girl,
blonde
don't
bitch.
talk about that.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Holy.
I should tell Jed that, remind him.
Naughty would never do that.
Huh?
I said not just saying, I would never take Tara to the end. Come take a bath.
I don't think you would, though.
But take Tara?
Yeah.
No, but he'd probably keep her till final 3.
Yes. Yes. This he would do.
Of course.
Final 2
Nah.
holy shit. I can't believe this happened.
Neither can I.
Huh?
Neither can I.
We were talking about it in the hot tub, being like, yo, bro, it's legendary. So happy. So happy. Might as well just hand him the fucking game if he ever stayed.
That's like does he, that's my thing. Is
Yeah,
like, does
if
he,
we let him get off, he's just pulled off one of the greatest moves in history, and he's just gonna win out.
that's my thing. And my
But
thing.
we'd have to. Okay, so say I won HOA. Say it. We'd still have to beat him again.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the veto.
And then if we did it,
Then you can't
I
play
can't
next
play
week.
next week.
Yeah, and if Beth wins the veto, too,
He's coming
he's got
down.
an out.
It's like there's not even a discussion that needs to be had.
I don't think so.
I just want to see I just want to see how she plays it.
Same. I want to see how she plays it, too.
I'm interested. She's probably gonna come to you first.
Me or you?
You, I think.
Yeah, she told me to go to you first.
Were you pointing at me?
You.
Oh, okay.
That's what she told me to work on first. I would assume that she thinks it's you.
So you're gonna come back and say what?
Huh?
After working on him, what are you gonna say?
I was gonna say I'll talk to him tomorrow.
No, but
Or I
after-
guess she did see me in the room.
After you fake work on him, what do you
She already saw us in the room. I don't know if I should just be like, oh, like I mentioned it to him. Like he kind of, like I didn't say it, but like he looked like he like wanted me to say it.
Yeah, that's better.
You know what I mean? Be like, I was like just doing the regular pitch, you know, that you will never beat him, blah, 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 blah.
I just want to see what comes out of her mouth.
Yeah, remember I said that you told me that Jed was going to take care of the finals.
end. Probably like that you'll never beat him, that you're handing him the game. I just don't know why he's so like interested in what I have to say. Chad, like why does he care so much?
I don't know. I told
Why is he
you-
acting like he told me a dirty secret or something?
I don't even know if I'm gonna say you pitched me or when I will. I don't even know if I'm gonna run that story. Probably will.
Same thing.
I
Okay.
don't know. I just don't even want to like. I don't want to remember shit.
That's my thing.
My brain's hurting. I want to stop. I want to remember that.
Just to see what remember.
We need to get you off slop.
Yeah, my poor little bean.
We really need to get you off slop. I never wanted to see this.
He didn't. I will honor this. He literally told me, what week was that? After Beth. He was like, Braden, if you win, just put me on slop. Don't put the shot on slop.
You're being
do
serious?
it. Yeah,
I'm
he
really
literally
serious.
said
I
it.
told everybody.
He was like, he can't deal it. He can't deal with it. It's fine. I'll do a lot better than him. I was like, Kiefer, oh my God.
I'm surviving. It's not going great. A lot of people ask me questions. I have to think.
Imagine being on it and then still winning a veto for 2 weeks.
Bro,
Literally.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, you know what? As much as he's a little rascally rabbit, he deserves to be here this week, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
agreed.
Every time he
Do you
won, I was
agree?
just like, well, I got a chance next week now.
Yeah, you deserve. You secured your spot. Nothing to say about that.
having to keep winning, that's a lot of pressure on yourself.
Yeah,
It's not sustainable.
What?
Having to keep winning.
not that early in the game.
Oh, no. Especially when you have no one. It's too hard.
He put himself in that spot. He
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
commit to Tina or Tara. He wouldn't commit to you. Like he
That's
ran
insane.
out of people. He never talked game with me. When he did, all he was like, "Oh, they're gonna come for you." He's like, "You don't think they'll go for you before they go for me?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about, bro?"
Yeah, I remember he said, "I'm good for your game" on his way out. He said, "I'm good for your game." And I had the veto. I looked at him and said, "You're probably right. You're still going home." I didn't even mean it. I just said it. Didn't know what else to say.
What do you say?
So you're probably right, bro. You done said you'd put me up, so I don't know what we have to talk about right now. I don't know what his plan was. I guess get power and get people.
That's what I'm assuming. Which that works for some people, but it's never usually, again, a long-term solution.
No.
There might be one or two stragglers that stay by. But realistically,
It's cooling down in here.
it always does. That's why we got time. Probably what,
Yeah, they
11?
didn't even say goodnight, Huskus, yet.
Exactly. It's usually like an hour after the battery.
I'm going to bed in a minute. We'll get my tea. Okay, so things are going good. I want to hear best pitch, though.
I think I'm gonna go sit in the HOH room to cool down.
Do it.
It's fucking hot in here.
I know. I'm starving. Maybe I'll have a muffin. There's not even stuff.
Eat a couple, big dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna have tea. You want to H? You want to just bring this in?
To the HOH room?
Yeah.
Are you going right by there?
Yeah, but you're going in. Going in. Why
No,
not?
me.
Why am I flap like this?
You're what?
They're boxers. Like, those look
Oh.
disintegrated. All my clothes are just not.
Yeah, that's disappearing for you.
What?
Your clothes.
Yeah.
It's actually nicer out here.
Yeah, it is.
Kara?
Did you put mayo in it or anything weird?
No, Tashawn was just using it.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, it's so nice and cool in here.
Good night, house guests. Sleep well.
If you're looking for Mr. Right, I'm the magic. No, you're in bed. Just saying goodnight.
Oh,
Yeah.
good night. How's your tea?
I was gonna go down there, just sitting there with Jed. So I just took it and left.
Boo.
Yeah.
That's okay. What are they in Destiny or where are they?
They're all downstairs, chatting.
Oh, they're all.
Just me up here. Tee hee hee hee. Kiefer said that he told Jed that I pitched to him. That what all I said is that he'll never beat Jed in the end. That we're heading in the
Why
game.
did Kiefer tell Jed that?
Huh?
Why did Kiefer tell
Oh,
Jed that?
Jed asked.
Oh,
Like,
Jed
did
asked.
Brayden pitch me?
Oh, right.
And he was like, oh, yeah, like, this is all he said. And then I said that, oh, he's just going to take Tara to the end. He's not taking any of you.
Yeah.
And Jed was like, oh, that's baloney. That's not even realistic. I would never do that.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever. But yeah.
So they're all just down there?
Yeah. Keith too. Me just chilling. I'm like, I don't want to go down there.
Yeah, no, it's awkward. Well, you can hang out with me.
You can go to sleep. Chill, listen to music. I'll go lay in bed.
Yeah.
I'll reorganize my bag.
And Beth and Jed have been sleeping in Destiny, though, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so then you can just check in Defender.
Yeah, Ty already came in. And he was like, yeah. He's like, we'd be dumb. He keeps reiterating.
You'd be so dumb.
He's like, Brandon, he's like, you guys, listen. He's like, let's say, somehow, I win HOH next week. We then have to beat him again in the veto.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah.
I thought even that we have to beat him once. We have to beat him twice in 1 week.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, you're right. And
And
Keeper was
then
like, no.
If he stays, do it again the next week.
Literally. Keeper
And
was like,
then you
nah.
have to put him up to his face and be in the house with him.
For another week.
Yeah. You smell wonderful, by the way.
Oh, you can already smell me.
Yeah.
Wow.
You smell really good all the time.
Wow, okay.
I got good
Noted.
vibes. It's just gonna be a shit 2 days waiting.
Oh, of course.
I just wish it was like Thursday already.
Yeah, me. Like tomorrow is Thursday, and then I'd be like, okay.
This is the hardest part.
Oh, it's the waiting game. Yeah, of
Oh.
course. Especially when you're HOH because you have no vote.
No. And
So you're
nobody
like-
cares to talk to you anymore.
Literally, they're like, your job's done. Anyways,
Yeah, literally.
thanks.
Literally.
Enjoy the room.
Yeah.
And you're like, God. But yeah. Just want to say good night
Good night.
and sleep tight. I'll
You
see you
too.
in the AM.
Keep me posted on the nighttime
You know I will.
murmurs. Night, babe.
Good night.
Love him.
Oh, hi.
Spread soap. Oh.
Okay. Just laying, lounging around. Lounging around town.
Sleepy.
Yeah. You know. You know the feeling.
I know the exact fucking feeling. It's disgusting.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
You gonna start your chats tomorrow?
Yeah.
Are you planting seeds today?
Yeah. A little bit.
Okay,
Nothing
good.
too serious.
Not too serious?
Nothing too serious, but I'm going to have to go hard or go home.
I haven't said anything to him at all about it. He's
Keep it,
scared of you right
or
now.
Who?
Jensen.
Oh. He's what?
Scared of you.
Why?
He's how mad you are.
Hi.
And I said, rightfully so, bitch.
Eat his ass.
You're like,
Did you remember we talked to you about JT? You're not gonna get a rim job in the Big Brother house.
I'm getting a rib job at the Big Brother house.
What? What's a rim job? Is that like a basketball move?
Lick in the butthole.
Obviously, I know.
Oh, look in the bottle.
Wants me to say it.
Honestly, anything could be happening in that Destiny room. I wouldn't even know. He could be licking his. You wouldn't even know.
There could be fucking slam dunks going on in there. You wouldn't even know.
Oh, every bed could be just picked up, thrown, picked up, thrown.
Yeah, right.
The camera's like recording everything.
It's like a full-blown porno in there.
All the different angle shots.
The yoga mat things are hanging from the roof in the morning. You're like, what's going on in
Fucking a roller bar. Fucking a roller.
You know it's getting real when
The
they turn
sheets
the
are like
lights
tied
back
to the
on.
bed. What'd you say?
You know it's getting real when they turn the lights back on.
We're like, ah!
He lays you on the
Someone
ground.
comes in for a battery change. I'm like chained in the bed. There's a sheet in my mouth. I'm like, help!
He has you on the floor with the roller under your back. Is it rolling across the floor?
Rolling pin.
What the fuck?
Help!
Help! Big brother!
Beth. Stop.
Stop that.
You're trying to get out of
going.
it.
I'm
You're
like,
untying your arms. Beth.
Stop. Keeper comes. He's like, oh my god, let me help. Keeper.
Stop that.
I would stop that too. I'd get the fuck out of there.
You would.
Sorry.
Be like, have you guys talked about the gas prices there, bud? Walks out of the room.
You guys know what time it
So
is?
you. Sorry, looking for my water bottle. That's such a classic.
Not in that scenario.
Yodeling.
I need to wash these sheets tomorrow. That will be something I do.
Yeah, no, I kind of want to wash a bed in there because I'm just sleeping in like others think.
Love.
Love?
Love that for you.
Oh, just farted.
Wow.
Ty's bed, not mine. Oh!
Oh, look,
Just
Keeper
farted.
dead in the eyes.
Listen, live your life, girl. It's the
At this
slot.
point, oh, it's like the worst. Reeks.
Now you know how, that's why
over and over and over.
that's why Ro was like, I
Megan
can't. He's like, please, I need apple cider vinegar. I need
Yes! I'm gonna tell him, like, turn on the jets.
it. Beth, it's on you. Just let it rip the fucking tub.
These slop farts are the worst.
Can you imagine you step out of the hot tub, it just stops, no jets, there's no more bubbles. The guys are
Everyone's
like, what's going on? Too good.
Yeah.
Which is freezing in Destiny.
I haven't stepped in there. I don't know what it's like. But we shall see.
We shall
Look at
see.
this little matchy-matchy. I've never really even worn it.
Oh, not together. Just a little thong strap in the middle.
We were hammered when I cut these.
That's
They were long.
floss.
Look at
Jesus.
comes. No, I don't wear them in public. If someone comes
You
in for
brought
batteries,
them
I'm
to the
like,
Like, hey, 1 second.
you're like pulling it out of my ass.
I'm like, hold on, babe. And pull the tampon with that.
What? It happens.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I didn't hear what he said.
It
Something.
doesn't fucking happen.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
know.
remember the frog light? I hate that bastard. I never thought he would turn on.
Remember the frog light? I hate that bastard.
Frog.
Hey, frog
We were
light.
cracking jokes about him. I was like, there's no way he'll ever turn on.
Look at
And then
this.
he's a spotlight on you and Ty.
Honestly, movies, camera, action. We should have gone.
It just looked crazy in here with that light on.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird without the defender light on. What a weird
crazy
time in
night.
our lives.
Wrestling.
The wrestling match was one of the best. It didn't happen, but
Almost.
I know it would have.
Wild. Everyone hot, bothered.
Bothered is right.
Literally like, fuck this place.
Oh yeah, that time in the bathroom with me, Keith and Jed. I was getting choked up. Like I was so mad
Shut up.
when we were like so fucking hot.
Oh,
night.
yeah. I was.
And they're like, you
pissed.
guys have to go back. We were like, gosh.
Vodka! Lays in the bed.
And all of a sudden it's like, good morning, host guest. I'm like, what do you
Please
mean?
wake up. And you're like,
Nap time is over. I got that this morning at 8:01. I was like,
shut up.
shut up.
Too good.
Yodeling.
What's your sex call to Jets in the back? Right.
Oh, he's like, oh, fully torqued.
He,
That's
called-
right.
he came to the call.
Goes straight to the bed. Well,
Nah, bitch.
nah, bitches.
Oh. Nail.
Nah, young lad.
Good night,
Read
lady.
outside the lines.
Hang
Anyways.
loose, baby.
Remember this frog lamp? Fucking hate that guy.
I fucking hate that bastard.
Wow. Did the lights go back on when you came in? Is that what you
mean?
said? You're like, it's pretty crazy when the lights go back on.
Oh, no, just because I was saying so they could see them do it better.
Oh, that's what you meant.
What's in that spray bottle?
Deshaun's, his atomizer. There was something that his mom made, but he ran out. And I think he just put water and conditioner in it, I think. Just for his hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Looks crazy.
Oh, yeah, when I was looking at it, I was like, what is
It's
that?
like curdled milk or something.
I think before it had like agave and something else, and like hair oil.
Oh, yeah.
And then he just, I think, added water and conditioner.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Ow.
I knew she would be.
Oh, I had a feeling. I didn't know she was playing me. She's like, I haven't said anything to any of them.
You guys see Taunt's stuff?
What stuff?
In the fridge?
Which one?
Small fridge?
Which one? There's 3.
I haven't seen it.
In there.
Oh, then it's in the actual fridge.
Big fridge?
Yeah.
Tell them to move shit around.
Bryce says in the big fridge.
And like the top, it's on the door.
Door.
The right handle door.
Right handle door.
Sorry, left.
Left.
That's my bad. Me looking going, right handle door. And I'm going, fuck, left.
You did do that.
I don't know why. Oh, Jed must have put it in there when he cleaned up the fridge.
Hey, speaking of tree of the century. Think you'll be mad?
No.
Oh, it's kind of wet. I hate these silk ones so much.
Really?
Oh,
Why?
they don't stay on. You wake up in the night and it's on the ground. And it's just like not as cozy, you know?
Fair.
Fur.
Okay, Beth. So you're gonna hear in 10
my
minutes?
gosh, I need to shit. These parts. Like, tell me, is this?
And you were giving me shit.
You didn't stop parts. You said Skittle parts.
No, that was no. The one time I had slop
Oh,
farts.
it's okay. It's okay. I just ate candy. We were all like, what?
I was in a weird mood. And I was full of shit.
Good night.
Not bad.
Again.
See you at 3 a.m. again, Beth?
It's 3 a.m. No, it's okay. I just gave you this one. Hi! Okay, you don't want to.
No, you should have asked. Should have asked. Instead, you volunteered. Huh? Hey.
What?
You just toss it?
Now, if you really want it, you can have it.
You blazing it?
Beth! Beth!
Are you stupid or are you dumb?
Yo, Don, are you dumb?
I can't watch. I can't watch.
Come back in. Come here. You guys want it that bad?
Fuck, nah, you got it.
You guys want it?
Nah, you got it.
No, you guys can have it.
The silk one is actually fucked.
Yeah, I'll take it here. You put in a lot of effort for that.
You'll give it to me?
Yeah.
Yo, are you stupid or are you dumb?
What do you know?
Who's screaming for me? Wow, that drum circle.
I just had to get involved.
Decided to get involved. Finger. Wait.
Oh, man. Yeah, literally when you said it earlier, just to like think about my last like 2 weeks in this game.
I'm saying that crazy.
Yeah, how could Canada not be like
Oh, they're hype.
rooting for me?
They're literally like, let's fucking go, Kiefer. You talk about a fucking comeback.
It's just been like comeback after comeback for me this season. It's been bullshit.
Yeah, but everyone loves a comeback kid.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean? Like you said, you would knock out 100 times and you always get back up.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, you come back swinging. Best part?
Yeah, my homies are gonna be so proud of me.
Oh,
They're
100%.
gonna be like, you really did that.
That's what I'm saying. They're like, yo, Kiva, you're actually a god. Like, you're actually a legend, bro. Like, yeah, I know.
Doesn't mean much if I don't make it to the final four.
You will, Kiva. There's no way you don't. There's literally no way. Like, there's genuinely no way.
Yeah, unless two of us end up on the block. Which I don't.
I don't see it happening. It's just the satisfaction for me of putting Beth up next week. It's Beth thinking she's playing me when I'm really playing her for me.
Yeah, it really is.
That's what really gets me.
When she finds out.
Not just really scared of you. Anyways.
Jensen, please put on your microphone.
Not talking shit in there.
Actually, that makes me think I should probably put mine on so I don't get one of those. Yeah.
Not because you're so mad at him. What does he think I have? Does he really think? It's like, I feel like he's gonna be like, if Braden survives next to me, that's a resume move. I'm like, I think that's common sense, buddy.
Yeah, I think he's kind of regretting.
I think so. He's kind of stressing.
Yeah, I've never seen him act like this before.
But also, he's never really been on the block.
The block changes you.
Oh, yeah.
Now you just literally have to go on people's words and hope their actions follow up.
Literally.
I really just want to tell him.
Can't.
I know.
Not yet.
I'm not going to.
But I know what you mean. You want to be like, listen, buddy, you're fucked.
You
You
should.
tried to fuck me, and now you're getting wrecked.
Oh, I'll say it in the goodbye message.
Yeah, I just know that, like, Jed is he's very smart in what he does. And I know that he knows that he has really good connections with people. So that's, like, I think what he would pull on. You know, like, he'd cry. Be like, Kiefer, like, I was so sorry for what I did to you. Like, I didn't mean it. You mean the world to me, and I'm so sorry. You know, it's the guilt for everyone. Ty, I should have never made you volunteer to go on the block. That was the stupidest decision I ever thought of. You know you're my bro. And then the next week you're on the block. Crazy.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm coming for all of them.
It's really so much story because I know you'll get them. Like, it's the same thing with Ro, where you're like, Ro, I'm fucking coming for you, buddy.
And two of them just don't know that I'm coming hard for them yet.
Oh, of course. It all makes sense. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm gonna get them. They fucked with me too early. I was gonna take them out in the 4, in the 3.
You're like, you know what? You guys at least, you tried. Yeah, we're loyal to 4, and then it is what it is. There's no one else not to go after.
That's all I wanted was a chance to make it to there.
Of course. And it's the way that all of you literally could have done it.
Oh, yes, we could have.
But then they really tried to just go on you on 7? Go on Ty at 6? What?
Yeah,
You're right, power really does change people.
it does, man.
Especially 2 weeks of it straight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you really think that you're invincible, that you can do whatever you want. That's
Because
crazy.
everyone's just telling you everything you want to hear.
Of course. See, I feel like even with me and you, like, I can just decipher through it.
It is a different feeling, man. When I was at HOH, holy shit, I felt like I was king of the world. But I kept having to tell myself, like, Kiefer, like, chill.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, because you're a realistic person.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And you're like, okay, this is a great feeling, but I need to not let it get to my fucking head.
Yeah. I mean, even with the double, I was like, ugh. To send somebody home like that is kind of like brutal.
Yeah, but it's someone has to go.
No, I know.
But I know what you mean.
I wanted to win that double so bad.
I feel like you were fine though if you didn't. But I know you wanted it.
Yeah, I would have been fine for sure.
Yeah, because even if like I won it or Ty won it, wouldn't have put you up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And even if Roe won, I don't think I would have went up.
No. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you, like in any scenario, you would have gone up.
No, I know. I just wanted to be the guy who won the double.
Oh, of course.
And I didn't need the room. I'd just seen my family. Ooh.
No, a lot of y'all are fake in here.
We need to get you some food, man. You're different.
I know.
I don't like slop to Sean.
I know.
Talking shit in there, huh?
I just need a Snickers. What?
A what?
Snickers.
A what?
Oh, you're trying to set me up.
Yeah, you set yourself up.
I saying it 3 times.
I feel like you're gonna throw something at me. I'm covering up.
Who?
You.
This blanket is horrible. I see why they gave it to me.
You gotta defend your blanket, big dog.
Literally. Surprised you gave it to them.
I almost offered mine up, but like mine kind of smells funny, so I don't want to be like.
Take it back tomorrow.
Love to see.
Big ass bed. Want that bed.
Oh, same. Oh, they already dimmed the lights out there.
Huh?
They already dimmed the lights.
It was still bright in Destiny.
Did anyone close the backyard?
I didn't.
I didn't even know it. Was that last one in?
Yeah. You and Jed were down there.
I can't even remember. Are they awake or something?
Yeah. Beth came and talked to me in the room.
Oh, what?
Asked me if I planted any seeds today. And that she hasn't said anything to you, Jed, or Keith.
Jet.
Hmm?
You mean me, Jet? Why would she name me Jet?
Like, she hasn't brought up, like, that she's talked to me about Cam at all.
Oh.
And apparently Jed's really scared of me because of how mad I am.
Yeah, he looks a little weird. In the kitchen, he's just like, yeah. Don't believe anything he said. Obviously not true, you know where my head's at. And he's like, yeah, you guys just have to, I did this for us, you guys just have to have my back. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, oh, duh.
Hey, bro, you don't have to campaign, so don't waste your time.
Shut up.
I swear.
Crazy.
Crazy. This one's gonna be dark.
It's dark, but then you just know that he puts you up next week.
I know.
That's like the worst part. You know, so you feel bad, and then you just think like, "Oh, she'll just pop you up next week anyways," and then it's like a fucking idiot.
No, he might not. Well, yeah. Honestly, I don't even know what he would do next week if he won.
I think he would.
I think he put up you and Tara.
He put up some combination of one of us and Tara.
Yeah.
It would be me.
Probably Kiefer.
Kiefer and Tara, and then if Kiefer won,
One of
Ty's
you.
going up.
Yeah. 100%.
And you might go home.
Probably, because all you need is one vote.
No, but Kiefer would get voted. Oh, but Jed would have the final say.
He would have that.
Yeah.
And if
Beth
they-
votes you out. Kiefer votes Tara out.
It's a tie and it goes to Jed.
And he goes, "Sorry, bro. You're my bro for life. I love you. But strictly game here, nothing personal."
I could easily see that happening.
Ron.
It's not even it's not even a discussion in my mind.
Oh.
I just just sucks that
Yeah, it has to go like this.
yeah we have to use his weakness against him.
Only way to defeat Goliath.
So,
This is the game.
yeah, I think
I don't think.
Are you crazy?
He literally told me that he knew LaToya was going home. He was like, yeah, y'all would be fucking idiots if you didn't vote her out. So I kind of assumed she was going home.
No, I think he was blindsided.
I think so too. I was the one saying he told me to go home. He was like, no.
I literally told you guys.
Keith, from when you told me, I believed it. There was no like turning back.
Yeah.
But Jed was convinced, like he looked Vic in her face, and Vic was like,
Jed was actually kind of convincing me that I was going home. I was like, oh, fuck, maybe I am going home.
It's test.
I wasn't sure, but I was sure.
I wasn't sure, but I was sure too. Because Jed was so convincing. He's like, nah, Keith, like, Vic's pissed. Like, it's like, yeah, she told us that you'd say that because she just doesn't want you to scramble and stress.
I just said, Jed, it doesn't make any sense. I'm just like, why didn't they just tell us? That's what I was irritated about. Why didn't someone just say, yo, just so y'all know? Yeah, like Tina, I thought Tina would tell me. It's all hurt. I'm
Yeah.
hurt by Tina the most. Tina always said she'll keep it 100 with me. And that moment was like 10 minutes before the vote. You could have just told me, fam. There's nothing I could have done at that point. I wouldn't even have got mad. I just got alright.
Shut the fuck up. Yo, she leaving? Say less.
I would have just said bye. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the goodbye messages could have been more real. Like,
Yeah, you know what I mean? It was just like,
What did you even say in her goodbye message?
to T?
Yeah.
I don't remember. But I feel like my goodbye, like I didn't know who was going home for sure. So my goodbye messages were kind of like
Iffy.
iffy. Like, I don't know.
Say, hey, love you.
Yeah, it was
You
like,
kept it real. I hope we'll keep it real on the outside.
what? In terms of this one, I mean, like, I just can't believe he doesn't really think he'd go home in this situation.
That's I'm shocked. I just don't understand how he doesn't think he goes home in any situation he's on the block.
Like, I'm perplexed.
Like, like anyone he sits next to. It's because he genuinely thinks that, like, you guys will do whatever he says.
I know. I think a lot of things about this week just confused him. So he's just in a general state of confusion.
Yeah.
Like, even the fact that Tara didn't put me up next to him was very confusing to him.
Yeah, I think it's literally confusing to Beth, too. Beth at least I don't know what the fuck happened, but I just wasn't going to say anything because, like, Jeb was going to use a veto on me, so.
Like, I was partially confused too. Like, she's really not throwing me up.
Just trust you. Is that a bad thing?
No, it's not a bad thing. I was shocked. I was just like, oh. Because, to be honest, part of me felt like, in her mind, you would have a better chance of voting it out than me.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Of course I would have.
You know, like in her, like I was to step in her shoes and looked at me versus you. I thought you would have a better chance of voting out Jed than me.
I genuinely think she just wanted to stay true to her word.
Huh? Yeah.
That she had
Which is,
sworn her kids.
which is impressive to me in itself.
Yeah. She had sworn her kids.
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, so.
It makes for a lot less messier of a week, though. You know,
What? For what?
for scrambling pitches and hanging out.
What, this week?
Yeah,
With me not being up?
yeah.
Yeah. It's uglier if I'm
And you being on the block and on slop, like, I don't know, man.
ugly.
Yeah.
But I did tell Jed, I was like, yo, if I go up, I'll volunteer to go home.
What?
And I did say that.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that was key, though.
I did say that. I was
You're
like,
lying.
swear to God.
No, he did say it.
You're kidding.
I was like, Jed, if you do this, it doesn't work, I'll volunteer to go home.
You're kidding me.
So I'm like, you're good anyways.
And what he said?
was just like, he just nodded his head. He's like, yeah. It made him feel more secure for sure.
Of course.
Because in his head, it was now a no-lose situation.
That's crazy.
It was probably almost better if you got put up for him.
Yeah.
It's
In his
100%.
mind.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
No, he really sold it for sure.
Good job over there.
Yeah, it was a full team effort.
Okay, actor.
I heard them be like, Keith, come in, we need your wisdom. I was like, yes, Keith is gonna go to work right now.
Shut up.
But it's like, I couldn't be too like, do it either.
Oh, of course. You can't be too... That's what I'm saying. You gotta steer the conversation. You can't be too forceful.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem sus? Like, Ty, why you trying to force us?
I was more like, yo, honestly, can you trust her?
Literally. Like, you have to be realistic, like what you would actually say.
Yeah, that's all it was. I just never seen a POV ceremony where everybody looks stressed.
Yeah.
Everybody looks shook at the same time. I've never seen that before.
Well, yeah, because everybody wanted him to do something. And if he didn't do it, we were all fucked.
I was more certain about him doing that than I was about
Tara.
Tara.
That's fair.
I was like, what is she gonna do?
No, that's fair for you.
Because even when she got up and she was making her speech, she was looking at you. I'm like, classic misdirect.
Oh, that's what I thought too. But she literally, I know she would have pulled you aside. Like, all I thought about was like, unless when you guys were on Expedia, unless she literally told you, I can't put up Brayden, I'm putting you up. Then I was like, he's not going up.
But she's also allowed to change her mind last minute.
Oh yeah, of course.
And even like I put my hand on her like before the ceremony. I didn't get like the vibe from her. Like it was a good thing. I'm good. You know, I got a vibe. It was just like I couldn't read it. So I'm like, I don't know what's happened there. And then Keith wouldn't look at me. So I'm like, does he know something? You wouldn't look at me really either. What's
Oh,
going
because
on?
like I had to pretend like I was mad at you.
That's true.
I wasn't looking at anybody.
I know. That's all. Like, what's he on?
I had to pretend like
I
she
was
just
stressed.
told me.
Keith looked like he was holding back tears.
I was?
Yeah.
Maybe he was pretending to be upset that I was going up on the block.
I thought a tear was gonna drop down your face at any moment.
Shut up.
Holy shit.
I swear to God, I was looking at Keith. I'm like, is he good?
Not keeping an actor.
I didn't think I was acting. I was just stressing.
Oh.
I didn't know if he's gonna do, like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know if Tara was gonna put you up.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I want to see Beth go to work now. It's like a science experiment.
Literally, we're like, it's like watching like a mouse trying to find its way through a maze. You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
Yeah.
is she gonna find the cracker and bring it to us?
It's just funny because she thinks she's ahead of us.
No, that's why I told Keith. I was like, it's funny to me because she thinks that she's playing me, but next week when I really play her, like, it'll be so good.
Like, she thinks she's way ahead of us right now.
Oh, right now? Yeah, no, she thinks that she's the one gonna initiate the flip. She's gonna claim this so hard.
Oh my
She
God.
literally told me, I literally told her, I was like, Beth, you will have gotten Vic out and you will have gotten Jed. Two of the biggest players in this game. No one will say anything that the boys carried you.
That is crazy.
That's actually a good way to put it, though.
No, literally, I was like, if he stays, he saved you again and helped you to the next week. The same thing Tina was saying to you last Thursday. Isn't that what she said? That the boys been carrying you through this game? And guess what? You think it's your move, him using it on you? It's his. He saved you again. And guess what? Nobody voted him out. So we got to save you, and no one voted him out when he was on the block. Like, you think you beat that in the end, Bat? You're delusional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we
He
like,
would win unanimously.
Oh, easily.
oh, I would vote for Jed in a heartbeat.
They're sitting next to each other?
Yeah,
Unanimous.
She doesn't win. Doesn't matter what she says.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what she tries to spin. Everyone's like, no, Bat, that's not true. I was there.
That's a game-winning move.
Yeah, he literally, it's a game-winning move. He wouldn't have to win another comp.
No. You just have to sit there.
Yeah.
She could win every comp.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I literally told her that. I said, Beth, it doesn't matter if you win everything else in your out and you drag him along. It doesn't matter. He's still going to win.
He saved you. You were there because of him.
Literally. I said, no matter what you do after this game, the only reason why you're here is because of him. That's just how it works. Sorry. And I was like, if that's the game you're gonna play, then for sure. But I was like, I don't know about you, but I didn't come here for second place. So
The joke is, yeah, he did this move to save her, not me, which is kind of funny.
literally.
Because he knows with her sitting beside me, there's a good chance she's going home.
Oh, literally. And that's his biggest fear.
It was his biggest fear. He pulled on our final 3.
And then he got the campaign against me. And then,
Of course. And then he potentially doesn't get your vote in the jury.
Yeah, well. It all makes sense when you watch it back.
Shut the fuck up. You.
Us jumping around at 4 a.m.
Fucking fully torqued.
Yo. Tara's sick.
Oh, literally.
I have a different love for her now.
So kills me.
No, just to see her, like, put in work.
Be a bad bitch.
Yeah, like, she had so much bad bitch energy this week.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
I've been knowing.
I didn't know
Tara.
Keith. I didn't know Keith, honestly. We had good chat, but I didn't know she had...
Like this.
She's dangerous in this game, man.
I didn't know she was as dangerous as she is. I was impressed.
She wins another comp. Fuck.
Like, I also, like, underestimated how much she knows the game, too.
Oh, yeah, of course. I think she's just chilling.
The weird thing is, I never thought she was chilling. I just felt like no one was looking at her.
Oh, yeah.
And she just kept making it seem like as if people were looking at her.
Like making it a
No,
bigger
she's just
deal.
hella paranoid.
No, that's also, she's probably
She's so
the
paranoid.
most paranoid person I've ever met in my
I
entire
think that's
life.
what was irritating me, because it's like, yo, everybody's saying my name, everybody's saying... I'm like,
Just to
Tara,
whisper every time she talks, too. I'm like, why are you whispering?
I told you what she literally said to me. It even creeped out Kiefer today.
what?
When she was like, well, I mean, if you go home, like, you know, at least I know you'll enjoy jury. And I was like, what are you talking about? Why are you saying
She said that to you, right?
Yes. And I was like, what?
It's because she doesn't fully trust you to do it yet.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why it's happening.
I was like, why the fuck did you put me up then? Like, what?
Honestly, like, I told her, I'm like, it's gonna be hard, but I can do it. No issue with it.
Of course.
It's just gonna be hard because it's like... it's just the way Jed went about it makes it hard.
Of course.
Makes me look like a cold... The coldest, one of the coldest
Not
people
even
that...
because he was gonna cut you.
It's true.
That's what I would say. Like, it'd be,
But you don't think it makes me look heartless on TV?
No, because 10 minutes earlier he was gonna cut you.
That's true.
Like before this was even an option, he was gung ho and sending you home.
It was.
Then as soon as there was another option, oh my god, we gotta keep the gang together.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you know what I mean? So why wouldn't you be like, yo, you're gonna cut me 5 minutes ago? I'll cut you now. You know what I mean? That's just my thing. I don't think it makes you, maybe a little bit, but realistically, no.
You're right. It just looks like, because it looked like he poured his heart out. And I'm just like, alright. And in my head, I'm like, well, I'm still sending you home.
Yeah. But you know that, like, that's like his tactic, though.
I know.
Like that's why he's so good, because you genuinely feel like every connection you have with him is like so real.
Partially. I mean, I knew the reality was that there would come a time,
Oh yeah.
and it's like, I just never thought he would actually think he was that confident that he could be okay on the block next to
Yeah.
you.
I just don't understand. It didn't even matter for me. It was even you,
Or even me, yeah.
or Kiefer, or literally anyone, Beth.
Why he was that confident on the block.
Yeah.
Like,
He
no
goes
matter
home.
what.
He goes home sitting next to anybody.
Literally.
But he doesn't believe that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, for him, I already know he's going to spin it and be like, you guys, if Braden stays, that's a game-winning move for him. And he stayed next to me? I'm like, what? What common sense? How is that a game-winning move? Oh, I sat next to Jen and the house decided to vote him out.
Chill, Bray. Chill.
Like, how is that a game-winning move for me? Anyways.
Yo, when he looked Tara in her face and said, I told you not to put me up, I was like, oh gosh.
That's literally what he kept saying. He's like, I fucking told her. I told her. I was like, okay, relax. Like, chill.
Well, in my mind, this somehow feels a little bit better than not using the veto on them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been dirty.
Yeah. Same here. I would have
yeah.
loved a fucking luxurious trip, though.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I need a trip.
But Keith, it seems like there's a trend in this game.
What's that?
If you
You
win
win,
shit,
you
you
go
go
home.
home.
Oh, really?
Vic, Row, yeah.
Oh.
So no, I'd have been like, nah, you guys keep the trip still. I'll just,
I'll chill. Take me with you, though. But you can win.
I just. This game, we're so close, guys.
Oh, literally, you can see the end at this point now.
I feel like the finish line is, it's there.
So it's like, think about like week 2 where you're like, fuck this game, man. It's gonna take years.
It's taken me at least.
You can win.
I just. This game, we're so close, guys.
Oh, literally, you can see the end at this point now.
I feel like the finish line is, it's there.
So it's like, think about like week 2 where you're like, fuck this game, man. It's gonna take years.
It's taken me at least 2 years off my life.
Shut up.
It has. My heart has never. I felt like my heart was gonna beat out of my chest in the double eviction, in the comp, and in the maze. The whole time the maze was going on, I was shitting bricks.
Really? Because you're scared the young Rohan would win?
Yeah, I was like, this guy is fucking gonna escape again.
You see the puzzles, we walk in the backyard. Fuck!
I was pissed because Jed didn't get picked for the POV again. I'm like, okay, of fucking course.
I know, right?
And Tashawn comes through with the fucking biggest clutch dub of the season.
Love to see it.
Honestly,
I know that's right.
I know that. Urban planner for what?
That's the best part for me. Like, are you roasting yourself?
Didn't make any sense, but whatever. It looked great on TV.
Of course.
I think this week's episodes will be the best though.
Oh my god, these
I
are
think-
gonna be the most iconic episodes ever. Out of any season.
Oh, literally. Like, it'll be clipped. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be a clip. Like, top 10 greatest Big Brother moments of history.
This is gonna be number 1.
Number 1. Jedson. Jedson uses the veto on that. We're trying to figure out a name for it. What do you call it?
What?
This move. Because it's not a back door. He used the veto on him. He's the one that had the veto.
It's
So we call it a front door? We've been front door.
what do you even call this?
So I'm saying it's not a back door.
Oh, we were. What did we say we were gonna call it?
It's a front door.
No, the blue line.
Oh, the blue line.
The blue line.
What's blue line?
Just like in honor of blue line. But now that I say it out loud again, I don't think that's good.
Yeah,
What do you call this move?
I'm saying.
You use a veto?
On someone else and you go. And you're on the block. Because normally the person who one isn't on the block and they, use it.
Bless you.
Thank you.
What do you call that?
I said fucking bamboozled, but
It's like you tricked yourself. And
Really?
end up getting hit.
and I revealed my trap card. I love you for doing exactly what I was talking about immediately. Oh, we call it trapdoor. You've been trapdoored.
Yes, that's what it is. That's
Hey,
it.
you're a genius.
That's what it is. Trapdoor.
Be going to the term. We gotta start it. This is the thing.
Trapdoor.
Literally, we got trapdoored.
Just trapdoor.
That's the new
Put
term.
it in the back door. You got fucking trapdoor.
Trapdoor. Wow. The first time a trapdoor somebody.
Oh my god, Braden, you're genius.
Yeah.
Wow. Trapdoor.
I don't think it would have worked, Sean, if you didn't tell him you'd volunteer to go home. I really don't.
Hot girl.
Shit. Trust me. The trapdoor 3?
Oh, not the trapdoor 3.
Holy shit. Trapdoored.
Trapdoor Terra.
Oh, not trapdoor Terra.
Trapdoor Terra.
She's gonna love the name.
Yeah, she is. She's gonna be like, oh, that's it. Just whisper something to us. I really can't handle the whispering anymore with her. Like,
I can tell you say it every time.
No, you know what?
there's only 6 of us.
She'll go.
Hey, Sean, what's up?
You know, she caught us talking shit about her.
What?
Yeah.
When?
Earlier in the week.
What? What did you say?
I don't remember.
Oh, I know what she caught you guys saying.
What did we say?
You guys were like, there's gotta be a way we can get out of
Oh,
this.
yeah. When you guys are at the table.
Yeah.
At the kitchen.
Yeah.
And that's why she's sus.
Yeah, she's like, we can't trust Deshaun. I was like, he's got it. He's been working with them from.
Of course I gotta say that.
He's had that conversation with them. I was literally laughing around with them too, saying we could get out of it.
Yo, my conversations can't change.
No.
Exactly. That's what I told her. I was like, he has to, like, play it up. I was like, if he doesn't, it's sus.
It was like when Jed stopped looking at Keith in his face.
Yeah.
And Keith knew something was up.
What?
Remember when Jed stopped looking at you in your face? When you could feel
Oh, that's when I knew.
that something was up?
Remember I told you, Deshaun.
Yeah, you
told me.
Who?
You.
You.
I didn't know for sure at that time.
Yeah, that's fair. And why bring it to me if it's not for sure?
It's not for sure. When I got called upstairs, I didn't even know what was happening. I got called up, I'm like, oh.
Oh, during breakfast?
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I thought you were sending me home. So I went to the
Not
backyard.
everything's about you, Braden.
Listen, Kiefer. They said they were still deciding. And then we're all eating breakfast. And then Beth goes, okay, we gotta go now. And I went, oh, everyone but me. Good. So I'm going on the block. Then they all come down from breakfast. All come down to eat. And not one person is looking at me. And not one person is talking to me. And I went, good. Good.
Yeah, that's pretty sketch.
That's why I was like, I'm going out.
I just remember hearing after the comp was done and Tara won the veto. I remember Jed, at some point Jed came to me and goes, so what about Keith? I'm like, what about him? He's like, what do you think about me putting him up? I'm like, when? You talking about now? He's like, yeah, what do you think? I'm like, why? And then he was just like, well, he knows his days really well. I'd have to keep through the veto, this, that, and the other.
I didn't throw the veto.
I know, I asked you about that. You said you didn't throw it. I believe
No,
it.
I believe you. Because you kept putting the triangle on top. You said like a house.
Yeah.
That makes fucking sense. If you don't know the order, you don't know the order.
Anyways, keep going.
And that was pretty much just like, honestly, bro, it's your HOH. He's been loyal to us all game, but it's up to you. But he's like, I don't think I'm gonna do it, but I don't know. I was like, the reality was, it wasn't a great situation for me to say much,
Well, of course.
because like it's Kiefer Bray. But at the same time, he wasn't sure at that time, so I didn't want to say anything to you and make you think he wasn't being loyal to you, Keith. To be honest,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because if he doesn't put Keith up, then now there's like this weird.
I'm creating this wedge between them unnecessarily. But then when it happened, when he's like, "Yo, Beth called me upstairs, or us upstairs," and Keith sitting in the room, I'm like, "Oh, this is really happening."
Wild.
Shit.
Fucking wild.
Like 20 minutes before, I was like, "Shit."
Right before the veto ceremony.
I'm like, this is not good timing. And then that was it. But like, I thought at that time, I really thought you were gonna go home.
Oh yeah, because that's what Jed said.
At that time, that's why I was bawling.
Yeah. I just went to go see Ty upstairs in the bed, and he's like, "Yeah, I've been crying."
So me and Tina were hugging and crying for like,
That's how you
Tina
guys
was hugging
were,
me,
yeah.
I was crying. I was like, this is fuck.
It was $100,000 mistake. Keep it.
Tina was hugging me, being like, yo, it's just a game, don't worry. I'm like, nah, this is fucked.
I saw you guys right from the diary room. That's why I was like, "What?"
Could have just talked to me, man.
I know. And like, that's what I mean. Like, you deserve that much, in my opinion. More than my opinion. You just deserve that much. Because you did nothing to deserve that.
No.
It wasn't even like you shit talked to us. It wasn't even like you should talk to me. Like, there was no like,
Yeah, like he turned on us, like he's just chilling.
that's what I
Dude,
thought.
Keith.
Yeah, I was literally having the fucking best week of my life.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, there was no thought in Keith's mind that he was even an option. It wasn't even in my mind either. I heard his name, I was like, hold on, pardon me?
Wow. It's the power, man. It goes to your head.
Like, I didn't think he was gonna fuck.
You're in that HOH room for 2 weeks. You can do whatever you want.
I know that.
Take out anybody.
Put them up, take them down, tell them you're going home, change your mind.
And it's to deal with it. Who's your HOH?
Yeah. Yeah, that was an ugly week. I'm not gonna lie. Very ugly.
Yeah, man.
But revealing in the same tone.
Of course.
But, you know, Keith goes, yo, you thought we were 3 and 4?
Huh?
And Keith was like, you thought we were 3 and 4, we're 7 and 6.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, man. Like, it wasn't even a big discussion for Jed to pitch Beth over you for me. All he said is, well, we have a final 3 with Beth, and that's a pretty powerful thing. And I was like, yeah.
What's funny for me is like he made it seem like Keith swore over stuff that he'd keep us safe, but he wasn't talking about me.
No, he's always talking about Beth and Jed.
He made me go pitch it to Beth.
Separately?
Yes.
Alone?
Yes.
You're lying.
No. He said, you have to sell this to Beth in a final 3. He's like, if you can get Beth, we could do this.
When I went back in the room to talk to them, Keith,
Yeah.
and be like, yo,
What's that?
I know this is, I already done told you guys it's a bad idea. And they're like, yeah, we do. I'm like, huh? Like, the way they had just changed their tune made no sense to me. That was confusing. You know,
He's like, well, you won me over, but you have to get Beth. I'm like, Beth? He's like, what about Deshaun? He's like, yeah, him too, but but like we need to make like a final 3 with Beth. I'm like, all right, I'll do whatever you want, man. Like I don't want to go home. So I had to go talk to Beth and just give her the exact same pitch. Swear on my kids. The whole fucking 9 yards.
He really digs that out of people, huh?
Huh?
He really digs that out of people.
Of course.
They make you say it, dude.
Holy shit.
Think I wanted to say that shit?
Nope.
But I'm still here.
Period.
Pulling off a trap door, baby.
Ew.
I gotta go look at myself. I'm feeling fucking handsome.
Shut up.
Fully torqued.
Really tired. Just like a quarter torque right now.
My quarter.
Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Wild.
Yeah, I think I just felt bad a little bit because I have emotions.
Of course you do. I would feel bad too, 100%.
But I also know what it is.
Oh yeah. It's also weird because like did you ever you obviously assumed this would happen?
What?
Did you ever think that Jed would just turn on you though? Cause you said you had a final 2 with him.
I did, but we never talked about it again.
That's fair.
And after seeing his relationship with Beth develop, like the final 2 with him and I was like a day 1 thing, or day 2, like it was really early. But it was never spoken about again. Partially because I didn't think I needed to,
Of course.
but also partially I'm like, when I'm seeing him develop this relationship with Beth, I'm like, there's no way
Yeah.
he chooses me over her, nor would I ask him to.
That's weird.
So that was the thing I would never have. I would never wanted to ask him to make that decision. So I was like, I was always in my mind gonna make that decision for him, where I either have to cut Beth or cut him.
That's so crazy.
But I didn't know. This week in my mind, I was like, I don't care which one we cut. But after I seen that video, I was like, no, you gotta go.
Oh yeah, by the way, ate it 1 second.
I was like, no.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
not worth me proving I can beat him. I don't need to prove that. I'm not here to do that.
Oh yeah.
I can prove I can beat him at something else after the game.
It's so weird to me seeing everyone's relationships dwindle because I genuinely don't think Austin would have ever turned on me. I said I genuinely don't think Austin would have ever turned on me.
I don't, here's the thing. I don't think me and Jed would have turned on each other ever had there been no Beth. But that relationship dynamic, I knew there was no place for me. I always knew that.
See, I don't even know because I remember in week 2,
Yeah.
Austin was like, oh yeah, by the way, me and Beth have a final 2, just so you know.
Who said that?
Austin. So just so you know, we have a final 2.
Who, you, her and Beth?
Yeah.
But Beth was making final 2s with a lot of people too, I feel.
Oh, literally. She's like, we have a stupid name.
Beth had a final 2 with Tina.
Of course.
And
I was like,
TV.
oh, funny, because she has a final 2 with me too. And she's like, really? And I was like, no, that's exposing.
I didn't know everybody was out here making final 2s and kind of cheating.
Oh, same. When everyone's like, oh, you had a final 2 with Spice TV? And I was like, what? No, I didn't.
That was the only final 2 I had.
I was like, what the fuck?
Was Spicy Me. Because I was just so set on the 4.
I had one with Jed from day 1, but I knew that it wasn't validated. It wasn't renewed.
I turned into a final 6 real quick.
My vows were never renewed with him.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
But I knew once him. I never wanted to ask him to choose. It's the reality. So I knew that one of them would have to go at some point.
That's fair.
I knew that somebody would put them up at some point.
Oh, yeah, duh.
That's what I kept saying. I'm like, yo, I can't. You see, people kept lumping me and Jed together, and I needed to get out of that.
Of course.
Everyone's like, oh, Ty and Jed. I'm like, why do we keep getting jammed together? He's with Beth more. How does this? Why are our names being? Why are we considered a duo? It makes no sense.
Yeah, especially at that point.
That never made sense to me. But at that point, as the game got further in, I'm like, you guys need to stop lumping us together.
Fair. Wild.
Right, but it was just like, yeah, he would have took. What annoyed me about the situation is that he would take Beth, but Beth wouldn't take him.
And you knew, you could see it.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, It's hit for a mile away.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
So I'm like, imagine I get cut and then she fucks him over.
Yeah, you're like, you don't even, like, at least if it was reciprocated, you're like, you know, at least I know you'll both take each other to the end, whatever.
Sure.
Really, it's, you're gonna cut me? And I wouldn't have cut you? But she's gonna cut you.
Can you imagine? Because I could see that happen.
Oh, it would have happened.
Jed and Beth are in a final 3.
Oh, it would have happened.
Someone
in
else
Final
is there.
Three. It would have happened in Final 3.
And she brings Tara or something like that.
Whoever was there, that's who Beth was taking. 100%.
And she would love you, Jed.
That's the last move she needs. That would have been the last thing she needs to win the game.
Yeah, I know. I should have did it. So love you, Jed.
But it's like, Jad, I love you, bud. And I'll see you in literally 3 days.
I don't know why I just knew that about her. It was something.
She's always doing too much.
She's always the most. Since week 3.
I know. Keith kept saying, "Yo, tell her to chill."
And you're like, yeah, well, anyways,
I even told her, I was like, Beth, you gotta cut it out. Like, relax. Like, stop trying to turn everybody against each other. They're already against each other.
surely.
The thing is that people that play too hard end up going home.
Of course.
Here she is, guaranteed final 5.
Yeah, that's because she had an actual, like, big alliance helping her.
Huh?
That's because she had, like, a decent alliance helping her during...
She just needs. She needs to go next, in my opinion.
Versus, like, people like Beck, like, they didn't really have anyone. So they
Yeah.
play hard.
Yeah.
There's no one there, you know, catch it.
Yeah, true. Like, even though I know Beth is feeding me bullshit, I would have never put her up on the block ever.
That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Spicy never had that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Spicy never lied to me.
Lucky you.
Yeah. Dark.
Spicy jerked me around, but I can't think of a definite lie she told.
She would never.
To me.
She would
That
have.
she never would have put you up.
She never would have put you up.
That was a blatant lie.
That was a lie?
I told you, I talked about it.
You said you weren't sure, though. You said
No,
it could.
wasn't me. That day that Beth came to the bathroom, I literally was like, okay, let me go talk to Beck. I literally walked in there, and I was like, so are you putting up Beth? Or are you putting up Ty if Dad uses the veto? And she says, I'm fucking putting up Ty, I don't give a fuck.
See, but she says watch. She told me to watch back. So I just want to.
You'll see.
This is one of those ones I'm going to watch back.
She said, you know, I swore in some shit, but this is Big Brother.
I'm gonna have to watch that one back.
That's why when she starts
I will
swearing,
text. I will text her for that one too. Like
That's
this.
why. That's why in the backyard when she was swearing, I think I was like, bro, you literally told me that you felt bad about swearing about things for Ty did. You were supposed to put them up. Unless again, she was lying to me.
I don't know. That's one of those ones I'm not sure. She's that crazy to me. I was never sure.
She might have been, potentially, she might have been lying to you in case you went and told Ty
That's what I
that
think.
she's gonna bet.
She told me to go tell Jen.
So yeah, it could have been a lie.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, so that's why I said Jed. I'm like, Jed, honestly, if you use it, there's a chance I could go up. That's a risk you're willing to take. Take it.
But I don't think going forward she ever would have put you up. I think she would have wanted to be in a final 2 with you.
Oh yeah, moving forward,
Yeah.
I don't think you're touching, but again, I don't know. I think if she would have won the double, she probably would have put up Beth and Jed, and potentially, if Jake came down, she would have put you up.
And pushed harder for Beth. too.
Yeah. It would have been like, you would literally just won.
And honestly, she would have won.
Oh yeah, Beth would have won.
At that time,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, in the double.
Sean, there's no way I would fucking keep Beth over you. God.
I don't know what Tina and Tara would have done though. Because it would have been Tina, Tara, Roe,
And who's on the block? Me and
and
Beth.
me, and Jed, and Keith can't vote.
And me and Beth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's ugly.
So it would have been, yeah, Tina, Tara, Roe, me, Jed.
Oh, that's ugly. I don't know if you guys could have got me out of that one.
And yeah, I don't know, Tina and Tara would have been like, fucking get one of the guys out now.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
our only shot, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially during the double. And Roe would have been like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got
It
out of
would
that.
be Beth as a threat.
Not during the double. No.
Fuck. It would be dark.
Even if you just HOH and put Tara on the block, maybe still. I don't know.
No.
You're right. That would have been an ugly situation.
Yeah, because I forgot Keith wouldn't be voting.
Why?
He's HOH. Oh no, you would
No,
be voting.
I
if
would have
it
been
was
voting.
HOH.
The thing is I might have been able to convince
Tina and Tara.
Tina and Tara to vote with me.
Yeah, you might have. You wouldn't have had much time though.
Oh, could it have been a tie?
No.
How many voters were there in the
Oh,
double?
Tara would have been gone if Vic was here.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
Vic saved, Tara would have been gone.
so Tara would be
It would have
gone.
been Tina, Ro, me, you, Jed voting. 5.
Ro votes to Vic me. Jed votes to Vic me. Keith, Tara, and you could have potentially saved me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not Keith, Tina, and you
Oh,
could
but
have
you won the
probably.
veto. Oh no, but Jed would have won it. Yeah, that's why you went up.
Oh, in that scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been tough to save, yeah.
Yeah, you'd have a hard time doing that one. Yeah, you'd have to work some magic in order to be able to do that.
I think I could have won. Well, I don't know if I could have won Bray.
Back then,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have had much time. That's the
No.
problem.
That's
that's
saying that
okay.
there's no time to pitch.
You'd had 4 minutes.
How many votes will we needed to keep you? 4?
Yeah, you have 2. Oh no, you need 3.
You need 3 to keep.
Oh, 3?
Yeah.
I would have pulled you and Tara and said, let's decide this vote right now.
Tara's not here.
Tina.
Oh, you and Tina.
We have Ro, Jed, and then us there.
Right,
Yeah.
And
that-
I know Tina trusted you more than she trusted Beth. So it would have been me and Tina trying to convince Bray.
But then Bray had a good relationship with Beth too.
I know.
At that time, so that'd have been hard. That'd have been hard still.
It would have, but it would have been our only pitch.
Yeah, your only chance would have been with Bray.
Because I know Tina would have rather had you in the game than Beth.
Yeah,
I know
I
that
don't know
for
what
a
I would have done in that situation.
you might have kept Beth.
Because Beth and Jed are both going to pull on me.
Yeah, you would have probably kept Beth.
Oh, I don't know.
You
Fuck, that would have tore us apart.
This is so butterfly effect.
No, literally.
It literally is. Well, thank God I won the double.
I think I would have asked Vic what you wanted, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a big factor we forget about too.
you're right. It's what Vic would want. Vic would be rallying hard for you, Ty.
So I might have voted Beth out. And then, like, Vic, if I do this, you drink your tire, then fucking go out
And
next week.
I would be like, yeah, Jed's gonna be a little pissed, but he's still got his number 1 in the game. Like, it is what it is.
And I think in everyone's mind, voting out Beth would have gotten rid of Beth and Jed and potentially Beth and Ty.
What I was scared of too, even this week, is if I went up next to Beth this week too.
Nah, that'd be easy.
You think so?
Yeah,
It
oh,
would've just
yeah.
been Jed trying to keep.
It would have been easy as fuck.
Are you sure?
Way easier than the trap door.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Me and Bray would have just been chilling and blindsided on the fucking boat.
Oh, literally, wouldn't even care.
I really wouldn't.
Oh, I thought he'd come on some pitch like, well, if I win HOH and Ty wins the veto, he gets to. You know what I mean? Like, who do you think's gonna beat you? Who do you think has a better chance of beating you, Beth or Ty? I thought he would come with that bullshit.
And I'd be like, yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna vote Beth out, but thanks for the chat.
Yeah, that was a situation I was scared of. I did not want to go next to Beth.
Nah, I think Lily would have been fine.
I mean, I believe y'all. I just think he would have been in your guys' ears all.
Oh, that's how I feel right now with Jen.
Oh, but he's not gonna be in our ears though. That's the joke.
Nobody's getting sass at me.
Of course, he's worried. He's worried about what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I know he's gonna start being here and be like, Ty,
No, but I gave him the old. Don't worry, you're good.
come on. Ty, Keith, come on, guys.
I gave him the don't waste your time. But now, fuck, it's annoying that tomorrow I have to go and talk about what you pitched to me.
Of course. I mean, you can just wait. I'll just say I haven't pitched you yet until in the afternoon.
I just say you didn't pitch to me.
Just haven't pitched anything yet. Like, he's just like that.
I just say you never pitched to me.
Shut up. That's not realistic.
My brain's chilling. I'm not worried. Never pitched to me. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I mean, it's just common sense, so what I would say.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to. Yeah.
Like, you just said, oh, yeah, be you in the end.
You guys just know I hate lying.
I know you do.
I have to remember it.
But be like, yo, I can't even fucking remember what he said. Some bullshit though. Don't worry, bro. I said I got you. I got you. Lion.
Lion!
From.
Huh?
What's that from?
I don't even know. I feel like DJ Khaled says it though.
Oh, yeah. Lion.
Lion! I used to follow him on, what was it, Snap?
Yeah.
He talk a bunch and I followed him for motivation and he was so positive and it just got annoying after a while.
How he have personal trainers, like personal cooks, and never lose weight?
It didn't make any sense. The egg
This
whites
man
every
is
morning.
working out every day.
Every day.
He's
It was
eating
the-
turkey sausages.
It was
and
the Nicki
spinach.
line for me.
What?
And her song Barbie Dreams.
Yeah. What'd she say?
Had to cancel